internet issues, but we are back with full studio sound, surround sound. Does she usually have bad internet? Yes, really bad, unfortunately. It just happens every once in a while. My ISP really likes to fuck with me. So, you know, we have this every couple months where I have to go toe to toe with Cox Communications to actually like beg for my internet back, essentially. So, really good. So when the like one-sided audio happens, it's not actually my setup, it's OBS, unfortunately. Hating on ice road truckers and get your whole stream yeeted, that's what I get. That's what I get for talking shit, honestly. First again, welcome back. We are, I think, back now, though. So that is good. Very good. But yeah, internet seems to have stabilized a little bit. Welcome back, guys. Refresh if you are a little bit farther behind. What were we talking about before? I thought the power went out at first. Me too, honestly. The stuff started happening and I was like, wait, but the computer's still on. It was just because I was just talking about it. OBS is part of your setup in the end. Yeah, that was talking about like power and stuff, because right before that, I had said if my stream goes down, I am dead, or it's the power, and it was not the power. Surprisingly, the internet up until this point had been great. It had been very good. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies HP. You give them the finger HP. Maybe that'll teach them. Are we frozen again? No. Shouldn't be. I was just complaining that I don't have power for more than an hour at work and you went offline. Nice. Hello, fellow haver of redheads as a weakness. Hello there, SJR. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Stream is fine at the moment. Yes, indeed. Should be from now on. I think that was just a little drop. I've been having them lately where it'll drop for about 5 minutes or something and then come right back. But it is still a little bit of an annoyance for sure. And then nothing happens to my internet, so or nothing happens to my game, so I'm pretty sure it's just the upload over and over and over again, but now while fresh in stock, just refresh the page. Indeed. Your internet is messing you up now then? Yeah. Because mine is fine. You just have to refresh the page if you are far behind though. It might buffer a couple times to catch up, but it will try its best. What happened? Internet. Going alright. Went back to improv last night for the first time in a few months. That's exciting. You know, I was just thinking, I was watching Critical Role, and I was like, this is like the biggest, highest production improv situation that I know of right now. I never really thought of it as improv, but it is literally just improv surrounding a D&D game. I got a new notification on our Discord. Wonder what it's about. I don't know. Maybe it's me going live 3 extra times. Probably. Something like that. But no, we're back. It's fine. What were we talking about before my shit got Thanos snapped? Let's see. Well, and the Discord we go. No, I don't think so. You are not an adventurous woman. What are you talking about, Crabs? I am so adventurous. I have gotten in a plane before. That's pretty cool, right? Silly weather. Blech. Hello, second time got me? Second time. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Well, at least it serves some purpose. Hello there, Carney. Hope you're doing well. Quality D&D stream when I pass away and am reincarnated as someone that does that. I don't know. D&D can be a structure for improv, and it very much is. Yeah, I don't want to... I play D&D with my friends. Why would I want to involve my job with my friends? As much as I love you guys and consider you guys my friends as well. Like, my off time? Really? That's what I look forward to every week. but it's not that bad. Stretch. Hi, Captain. I am down when I get a computer. Or are you talking about in the Discord? Hydrate. Hi, Captain. It is still thundering like fucking crazy outside. I guess we're talking about D&D logistics again. Okay, here we go. No, come on, get them ready. Let's go. Let's go into D&D discussion. Ready up, Felipe. You gotta do that here, apparently. My current TTRPG group doesn't enjoy the RP part of the game. I'm struggling with my group too a little bit. I've got new players and they don't know how to interact with the game very well, so hydrate. Grove, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. And the hydration. Ooh, this water's really cold. It is delectable. Delicious. Are you playing with a bunch of old men? Oh, so you're not playing with theater kids? No, but I imagine D&D with theater kids would be amazing. It would be kind of like Critical Role. In my mind. I was just trying to inch you towards doing it on a stream. I know. That's just definitely not my sort of content, and I don't know. I never really considered doing IRL streams. They just seem very uncomfortable for me. To me. I thought I was already clicked. Nope, but we are fine now. I strike this enemy and do 15 damage, and that's it. Yeah. I wanna do some role play. I wasn't a theater kid, but I feel like I should have been. Like, that was my main calling in my life. Call a farming simulator stream win? Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I tried that game. I found it so fucking boring, but maybe with friends. Love to play with a new group that's more into RP. Yeah, and I'm just hoping that my group ends up getting a little bit more towards that way as well, but no telling when it's gonna end up happening. That was a bad idea. There are 10 million things flying outside and I wish to meet none of them. What? What is going on outside? Are they bugs? Are they fucking mosquitoes? Basically hawks? Only one of my players really did that sort of roleplay in the combat. Others really open more outside of combat. I feel like my DM may need to foster a little bit more situations outside of the combat for us to actually get into some roleplay, which is basically me saying I think that our DM needs to roleplay a little bit more so we get into roleplaying too. Mosquitoes, horseflies, gnats. Every pond has given birth today. Do you live out in the country? Because that sounds very, very reminiscent of me living outside, like 10 miles away from the next city, at least. I popped my headphones off at the right time. I want to get into some roleplay. Wait, it's not the weird one, I promise. I promise it's not the weird roleplay. It's the very nerdy fucking LARPing. It's so super not sexy. Very much the I cast fireball sort of situation. Doing a great job running the game, but the players are just not into it. That sucks. GM keeps asking players, do you want to describe how this happens? But then they don't. That sucks. I want to be given opportunities like that so I can take them. So I try to work together a bit more. We basically mutinied against the Lancer DM who's not good at roleplay and had the player whose DM's one of my... I lost the thread. Who's one of my games DM'd a whole roleplay session after the combat. That's pretty cool. That is good, but you mutinied? That's pretty funny. Old DM used to kill my characters off for getting too sidetracked off the main story. That's a horrible DM. That is like how to make your people not have fun DM 101. Have them make a character that they want to be attached to and then just fucking kill it for lulz. Yay. Like recruiting legions of kobolds for my army and such. Dude, that's so hilarious though. He let you do it in the first place. Why he's killing your characters? He has control over whether you tame an army of kobolds or not. Take good care. See you again. Have a good night. See you Friday. Bye, Big Mike. I hope you have a good rest of your day and week. don't know, some people like casting magic missile at the darkness. It does things too. It does. No, but I do really want to get into like that roleplay aspect. I tried when I was a kid to get into stuff kind of like that, but there was not very many other kids wanting to do that same thing. So I met adults and then I was like, no, wait, this is creepy. They're trying to do a different kind of roleplay. Or at least it eventually turned out to that. Because I am a woman. Double headshot kills, I'm doing it. Mutiny is a strong word. A bunch of us expressed that we were unsatisfied with the lack of RP time. Gotcha. Understandable. That makes sense. I'm glad that y'all came to the consensus and like approached them about it. Instead of just like quitting or disconnecting from the game. You actually do something to make the whole group have a better time. That's good. AI woman? What? Huh? First ever character lived for 6 sessions. I had art made for him, then he got disintegrated the next session. How did they have disintegrate only in the 6 sessions? What? Isn't that like a 7th level spell or some shit? At least. Maybe even higher? It's been my entire childhood, either in my own fantasy worlds or playing make-believe with friends. I did too. I had a lot of imaginary friends. I had a lot of daydreams, for sure. I started in senior year of my high school and didn't have another party for years until I got my first house, and now it's been years again. Yeah, getting your own place to have a good D&D session is definitely a big part of it. My house is the main hub for D&D because I have a big long table. I have a giant table that actually works out really well for D&D. It is like, I don't even know how long it is, but it's giant. Often game at level 12. Oh my god. So y'all were y'all doing like a one-shot or something, but like a long one-shot? It seems like it was a little bit advanced of a campaign, which I'm interested in. We are like fast-tracking our level ups because we don't want a like 3-year-long campaign. We're looking for maybe like a year or something till we actually get where we want to be. But it might take even longer because we can't meet up or anything. One of our people are getting a little bit of cold feet, I believe. Sounds like sudden beholder appearance. Maybe. Oh yeah, that would do it. The first time I ran a beholder was the first time I killed multiple PCs in a single session. I haven't dealt with a beholder in D&D yet, of course. I think I'm level like 4 or something. But oh god, give me your back. Give me them buns. Yeah. But I played against one in Baldur's Gate, which ruined my fucking life, and we had to do that fight over and over and over again, even with, like, preparing and everything. That thing was insane. All those fucking status effects, ugh. I was joining a friend's long campaign. Oh, like 3 years in. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's nice of them to invite you to their pre-established thing, though. I know it's a big thing when someone gets added to a D&D campaign, especially later on, because you always risk that they're not going to mesh as well. If anyone wants to run an online game and needs players, hit me up. Well, we have talked about previously running a D&D campaign in the Discord, but you'd have to have some good interest over that. No one can back out. No one, not a single person. You know, I've talked about, yep, there we go. I'm likely the most experienced DM here. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a bunch of other DMs here that are just a little bit more silent, but you're definitely the only one that spoke up about DMing, I believe. I will not back out if you do. Well, good. If you do back out, I'm legally allowed to kill your character however I please. I feel like that's valid. I mean, you don't want to play it anymore. Themes being silent, please, you're right. You're right, they're not the time to be silent, are they? It is funny. Big money, high stakes. Oh. You have so many coins, HP. How about y'all run a gamma boost? It's been a while since we ran one. Or run a giveaway. Either way, go gamble. My DMs are always silent. We're talking about dungeon masters.
It's time for some.
Thank you, HP.
Juice,
And there we go.
juice.
Get your gambles on right now.
Juice.
Juice. How'd you do that? Wait, what's happening here? Were you able to? What happened? Where's the juice coming from, guys? Is that from the Gamba Boost redemption? What is happening? Hold to remove drones. God damn it. It was just a tip? Wait, you tipped? I didn't see it. Well, thank you for insert amount of money here. I don't know what happened. I can't see the thing for it. If you decide to start one, let me know so I can read about D&D. Okay, sounds good. There's so much Alycan. Like, you'd probably be better off just watching a season of, or a few sessions of, like, Critical Role or something. Because it's a lot of rules. Now, they are, like, it makes sense kind of rules for a lot of them. Like, you can't just, you know, summon a pony out of thin air with just your mind sort of shit, but there is a summon pony spell, and there's shit to go with it. Okay, I have to ask you after stream. Okie dokie, sounds good. Wait, about what? About, like, D&D? There's no way I can tell you anything that would help you. Like, just read. Just listen to other people play. Like, there's no little cheat sheet that I can give you. You can't just summon a pony. Watch me. Fine, steed. It's a pony with 14 horns. I love it. It's called Jessie. Druid becomes a pony. Yeah, exactly. Paladin summons war horse. Beautiful. No. I wanna figure out what I'm gonna end up summoning as a paladin. Watched a Dungeons and Dragons movie on Tubi, the one with Marlon Wayans. Is that the one that came out in theaters not terribly long ago? Because if so, that thing was amazing. I really like that. One-shots are very handy for picking up rules organically. Actual plays, that is? Exactly. Okay, yeah. We could definitely do like a one-shot to test it out, see how everyone likes it. Or just like a series of one-shots. Realistically, a beginner player can say, can I do this? And the DM says, if you meet those requirements, you can do this. Or you can, but it will be difficult and you might fail. It is all up to the DM. He is the final, he's the judge, the jury, and the executioner, unfortunately. This one came out like 25 years ago. Oh shit, I don't actually know what you're talking about then. Dungeons and Dragons. 25 years ago during the, well, I guess it would be a little bit after, like the, what is it? What was the point in time called when, like, all the white people of America were just like, D&D is part of the devil's worship. Like, there was a whole movement that was really, really scared of D&D. Satanic Panic, thank you. That's what it is. The Satanic Panic. And it wasn't just like D&D, it was everything, but Shifty, thank you so much for the 11 months.
Saw the stream title and had to join to say they are my weakness as well.
Oh, hell yeah, they are. I mean, let me see if I can find her in here. Is there anyone playing the lovely, lovely redhead? Probably not this person. No, he's the other operative. God damn it. A lot of people at my old church still believe in a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I think it's a little bit hard to shake for older people to get out of that mindset too. It's all scary and different and new, and they don't understand it. Ooh. Am I the only one that's having issues to stream? Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames. So, possibly just you? Never made it over here, but the D&D was never as big as in the US either. It's been stable for a while. Could be Twitch. Could be Twitch or could be Grove's internet. Grove's got not the most amazing internet, just like me. God damn it. I didn't know there was two of them. Now it seems fine. Good. I'm glad. How you doing, Shifty? I hope you're doing well. So you like redheads? I wish I was. I like redheaded women. Not as much redheaded men. I prefer dark-haired men a little bit. Like dark. Would tell you I learned my lesson with the ex-fiance who was a redhead and an actress, but the two other situationships post-engagement with redheads, a lesson never learned. Okay, so you're like extra down bad for redheads. You are the ultimate redhead weakness. That's impressive, Shifty. You bagged 3 and they were all fucking crazy. How do I become a redheaded woman so I can get Koala's approval? And there are surgeries for that, I'm sure. There are surgeries and hair appointments. You'll get there eventually. Oh, please don't get shot in the side of the head. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive again. I'm dead again. Ah, damn it. Last 2 people I dated are redheads, both by choice. See, that's where they get you. Wait, by choice, like they weren't natural redheads? Stop farming me. Then someone else decided that for him. Don't tempt me. Ooh. There was a redheaded girl at church who my mom said was probably attracted to me, but not until after I had moved away. That's annoying. You find out someone had a crush on you after you can't do anything about it. There's abilities in that game? What do you mean? I have in this game right here? Yeah. So each person has their own little shit. I've got some smoke because I'm a medic. I've also got healing in the form of my little healing gun. Not to be weird, but excusez-moi. But I swear to God, it has to be something in my European DNA lineage and has to be a pheromone thing. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's got to be something. They are putting off something that you are like, you see as crack. That is cocaine, the pheromones. Cockblocked by mom. Yep. My mom actually got me into a relationship one time. Did the whole classic, oh, my friend has a son. And I ended up going over there with her one time. And there was 2 brothers. So one was a little bit older and one was a little bit younger. And she wanted me to get with the younger brother that was around my age or whatever. And I went there and I saw the older brother and fucking stars lit up my eyes and I was like, I want that one. And I got him. And then it didn't work out, but I got him. You got with the bigger one. Now, overall, yes. Actually, his brother was taller. The younger brother was taller. Just by a tiny bit, though. Like 2 inches, maybe. Again, you're having issues again. Last redhead I dated gave me a pregnancy scare, then cheated on me with her ex while I was babysitting her brother and sister. B. What a vile fucking creature. 2 inches is a lot. I know, it's almost too much, but in the grand scheme of things. I got dark hair. Congratulations, me too. I could be taller and skinnier. He was taller and skinnier. Both ended up going to the military. Got some good builds on that biggest ass I've ever seen on a man. I don't know what the fuck happened in the making of that, but it got it right. Damn, military didn't want me. Military ended up not wanting him either. But the younger one, they did. So the situation was actually, he had planned to go into the military after high school, and I was not gonna be with a military man. What do I look like? No offense to anyone who's okay with that, or military men that have wives or whatever. It's not me. It's not me. I need to be up your ass 24/7, otherwise I am sad. I get the big sad, so I can't do that. So I told him that, and he was like, well, I'm doing it anyway. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I guess we're broken up now. And we were, and he has messaged me every year since then. Strong glutes, the strongest. Call I want some kind, someone like us, guys. I don't want a military man, that's for damn sure. Occupation matters a little bit. I'm not gonna try to bite off more than I can chew there. And that is way more than I can chew. I'm Swiss in the military, but not by choice. Yeah, I don't know how it works in other countries, like your service and whatnot, but I was not okay with the US's style of that and me being tagged along with that or fucking dragged along with that. Needless to say, my one buddy I'm endlessly enamored with booby red said I'm endlessly enamored with booby redheads. Oh god. Fake or real? You said one was an actress. Fake or real? Unemployed or military? Him? Like still? Well, he ended up failing out of the, or not. I don't want to say failing out of the military. It really wasn't anything he could do anything about, but he got like real bad shin splints and they medically discharged him. Very, very unfortunate when our relationship ended because of the military, and then like a year later he gets discharged. No, I mean, what's worse? I mean, I would go for neither because I have more options, but... Oh, shot! I feel like probably military, working man. I don't care. I don't know. But honestly, at that point, are you really in a relationship? I don't want to, man, I don't want to talk too much about my views on this because I just really... I know that it works out for a lot of people, the whole military wife sort of situation, but it would not be me. Fuck all that noise. I can't do it. You don't have a relationship. Like, what do you can barely even talk to your fucking husband. He is currently living in another country from you. Like, just, you can do better. Oh, we're real. Pale Irish skin, fine hair, and freckles everywhere. Freckled booty is a mesmerizing thing like a goldfish, just shiny objects. You can have freckles on your, well, I assume you can have freckles everywhere, but you can have a significant amount of freckles on your butt as a ginger? I lived on base because my dad was in the military for 15 years, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, my family was like somewhat a military family too. Like my grandfather, my father didn't end up going to the military, but my grandfather was, and my dad was a military brat off in Harrogate, England, on a Navy base. So, not really something that I want. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Try not to go too far with this. Yeah, I got it. It's just for my my personal preferences. Definitely not my thing. I guess if you spend enough time sunbathing on the beach. Wait, for what? Oh my god, that hurts my butt. Oh, the freckles show up where the sun hits your skin. Yeah, so on the booty. Definitely on the booty. That would definitely work. Wherever the light touches is freckled. Your dad was a military brat? Indeed. He was actually born on a military base in England. So, I like to say that my dad was is from England. And then I clarify, but it makes me sound a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? Multinationality and whatnot. What exactly are freckles? Like the little dots on your face? Little beauty marks? Something that makes girls cute. Oh, well, I don't have any, but you know what? That's fine. I'll just paint myself on some. And people actually do that quite a bit. Women will, with their makeup, make little freckles. That was an insane shot with a fucking shotgun. And then killed the dude after me, too. Yes, now you just put on a British accent. I need it. I need to be able to do a British accent so I could go on with a bit. I'm probably due to call her anyway. Oh shit. Gonna call up my friend and say, hey, I need you to sunbathe a lot and try to get freckles on your boobs and your butt for science. Oh yeah, that'll go very, very nicely, I'm sure. You just convince everyone to go and get freckles on their butt and boobs for science. Good day to you. Good day, A-Rod. How we doing? Something tells me that Streamer's future husband needs to do squats and bridges considering all that ass talk. Dude, I'm an ass woman. I don't I don't know what you want from me. It's not a hard rule. Like, I don't need a big bouncing behind, but boy, do I want it. I don't know. I'm alive. That was stupid. That was so stupid that I survived that. At least I've got the dark hair. Congratulations. 1 out of many, I guess. It's always been, but it always has. I mean, there is no competition there, I feel. Like, why? Why anything else? But don't tell her. Keep it between us. Wait, what? Oh, what am I looking for? Ow, stop it! Owie, quit it. What if he's built like a lowercase p? Like big chest, no legs? I'd have to really love him. What is happening? We're having an awkward conversation right now. I think the only awkward one's you. Mine is up to date on my end anyway. And what is your app? What are y'all keeping from me or by? Big ass but flat everywhere else. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if y'all have seen that dude. He used to make videos where he would like stuff his pants. So he was just like a regularly built dude, not like super muscular or anything. And then he just had this like unrealistically big ass. And he would go around, just like walk around and film people's reactions about it. Like, I feel like that's the kind of pee that you're talking about, and in reality, that would probably be a little bit embarrassing at that point. You've seen the reels? Yeah. I like him said, freckles make a girl cute. And Tony said, sweat makes my a cutie pie. I agree. Why are y'all trying to hide compliments from her? Where they carry him on a stretcher past people? Yeah, and his fucking ass is bouncing. I love it. I thought that was so stupid and funny. Why did everyone appear at the exact same second? That was pretty funny. I like that. Twitch has suggested I not send the last message I was going to send. So yeah, it has gotten a little bit odd. Fair enough. Okay. Hello there, Thessian. How's it going? We're talking about ass. That's it. Twitch doesn't like ass. The dumpy boy. I've been seeing that guy on my reels every day. I wasn't sure if he still made videos or was still popular or anything, but turns out, yes. Some good little prank videos. I like the prank videos that no one gets absolutely hurt or super, it's not like super duper mean. I like that shit. Like moving all the furniture in the house by an inch. Oh my god. A good set of cheeks can turn a day around. That should be a tagline of something. I can already hear like a character saying that. A good set of cheeks can turn a day around. That sounded more crazy after I said it out loud. Not too bad though, honestly. You're on to something there. He's getting a lot of mileage out that gimmick. He very much is. He's been doing it for fucking years. Imagine making money off of stuffing your pants and just walking around in public. I've always like... Can we... Why is the fire not going away? How long is this supposed to go for? 50 minutes? The rest of the fucking match? Thank you. $1 million sticker idea? I think so too. Have you seen Dan Clancy's following list? Twitch definitely likes ass. No, I haven't. But I would love to. I like being nosy. I like how Dumpy Boy has dumpy guards. Oh yeah, he's always with someone too, isn't he? Just to make sure everything goes all right. No one gets too messed up about the prank. Rest the stream, maybe? What you mean? I mean, mine ain't nothing to write home about, but at least it ain't bony. I mean, you got that going for you. I don't know. It's fine. Flat asses are fine. excuse me. If I took a picture without any foundation, we'll see them. But also acne stuff. Yeah, my face is just red. I don't really get all that much acne, but I also don't have freckles, so. You're talking about the fire. I said how it was supposed to last. I see. Definitely to the end of the match. Probably to the stream. When I stopped smoking, I called a friend to come in my house and wash all of my furniture. I was never able to put my furniture at the same position, and this house is never the same since. That's hilarious. You fucked up your entire routine. That is really funny, though. You kind of screwed yourself over. So you can't get it into the exact same position. I feel like Mia knocks my furniture around enough that it doesn't really matter anyway. I can never get used to it. She's fucking skating it across the ground anyway. Mine is surprisingly large, considering how bony I am in general. Guess I'm a strong sitter. You are the best sitter that side of the Mississippi. At least you got a lot of cushions since you're going to be sitting a lot. I don't know if it's by an inch or two, but God, it's not the same. That's amazing. I almost never, like, reconfigure my furniture setup. A Scotch accented character with quotes about butts. That sounds great. It sounds really, really good. Oh. Man, I really wish I could do accents a little bit better. I want to get into like the voice acting and everything, but I can't do like a consistent British accent. I feel like I only have my voice and that's it. I'm good at doing my voice, but it is still my voice. I never reconfigure my furniture unless I'm changing the entire apartment. I never reconfigure my furniture unless I am moving. I don't move shit. I am a person of routine and the same things in front of me. What about a Swedish accent? I can't even hear a Swedish accent in my head when I think about it, unfortunately. I can kind of think of Leth and M's voices, but not to the point where I know like which words to... or where in the words to, like, focus on. British accent is easy. I can't get bowl of water. God, that was the worst spelling of that I've seen so far. The people always end up spelling it some, like, really weird way. That's the best so far. Unfortunate. I think so, too. I definitely think so, too. Him accent is cool, and very much so. I love their accents. Them sweets. I like HP's accent too, though I feel like he has a very light one. Oh. Boy, oh boy. That does look really good. The hair color. Where are you from? Minnesota. I am from Louisiana. The swamp. I live with the alligators. I surf on them. I go skeeting through the bayou on my airboat. Through the marshlands. I don't think I've heard Lathrium speak before. They've joined the Discord plenty of times with us. You just gotta catch them at a good time. Lord Orfeo, thank you for the follow. Do you think this woman has a Minnesota accent? I don't even know what a Minnesota accent sounds like. Happy to hear you enjoy, glad to hear you enjoy Stockholm. Also live there. Oh, do you really? Stockholm seems like an amazing place. So, I feel like I'm going to be mentioning this all stream somehow, but look at that. Have you ever seen the Devil's Bible that is stationed in Sweden? I think it's in Stockholm too. They hold it there. I want to go see it. Summer in Stockholm is something else magical. I saw some of the pictures from Midsummer and oh my god, it looks so delightful. It looks so joyful. And your little frog dances. I'm gonna cry. Why am I gonna cry about the frog dances? It's just really cute. Like really, really cute. That don't you know type accent. I feel like that gets messed up in my brain with Canadian. Because it kind of has that oldness to it in the same way, I feel. One of my best friends is from Minnesota, and she does sound quite like I'd say. Quite like you, I'd say. Really? That's surprising. I feel like I don't really have too strong of a, like, regional accent. I probably just have, like, a general American accent, but I don't feel like I sound like I'm from anywhere. Frog dance, and one of them get... Why are you crying about it? Because it's so cute! I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. Leave me alone. I'm just a girl, and the little dance is cute. And they have flowers, and they dance around their little pole. That's so pretty. I love it. I really want... I'm gonna live in Sweden eventually in my life. I'm coming to that conclusion that I am in love with Sweden. Oh, food time, BRB. Okie dokie Grove. Have good foods. It's just gonna happen eventually. I can't do anything about it. Monothonnistation. What? What did you just say to me? Did you just insult me? Koala's life is a real pitfall? What do you mean? Surfing on alligators is the name of my bluegrass band. Amazing. Just saw a video of a dude with an entire piano off of Canal Street. I don't think it was actually on Canal Street, but it was on one of the Bourbon Street type streets. And him and some motherfucker with the sax were playing the shit out of some jazz. That was so good. It sounded amazing. Singing, had that good jazz, rough jazz voice. Beautiful. Whole piano out there. Like not a keyboard. Not one of those little stand keyboards. A fucking piano. People sell pianos instead of moving them with them if they're moving because they are so fucking heavy and hard to get around. That man has one in the middle of the street where he is live performing. No, there's a slight drawl. I just didn't know it was southern. Yeah, I feel like I have some, like when I'm not on stream and not trying to enunciate myself, I feel like I sound a lot more southern. I have a mild southern accent, but a West Coast dialect. I feel like I talk very properly or autistically. Mom just had to move, and it took ages to find a place that wasn't too small or too expensive. I've been looking to move for the past 2 years. It is hard out here for a pimp. It's harder today to tell where people are based on accent. Everyone's all mixed up. With the introduction of the internet, it has very much been that way. Now, the internet is an amazing way to share your culture and allow other people to come in, but also that I don't want to say dilute because dilute ends up in such a bad like mindset around things like that. But the culture isn't being practiced as heavily as it was before because everyone's just like, I'm gonna move across the country and that's where I'm gonna live for the rest of my life. Like I'm nowhere near my culture. Everyone moves around or everyone stops caring so much. Stop it. Have you thought about being a voice actor? Something calm, soothing with the tone of your voice. Could be a good narrator. I would love to do audiobooks or something like that. That would be amazing. Sometimes in BC, you're just like pressing a button and switching your accent and you never notice this. It's so damn fun to listen to you. I do it for fun, actually. I love doing like a really thick southern accent, even though I don't have one. I don't know. I just like pulling out my southern voice. So I can sound like a country bumpkin right at the drop of a hat. It has been less than 0 days since chat complimented Koala's voice. Indeed. It's bound to happen. It makes sense. This is why y'all are here. I don't even know what my accent is. It shifts around. England goes, I'll see if I hear too much of that. Now, I think the problem with that is, or the problem with me with that is, I used to listen to like a lot of British people, and I used to listen to a lot of people with different accents when I was growing up. So I tend to mimic them, but I don't like mean to, really. Like the southern accent, of course, like doing little funny accents, yeah, sure. But I don't really think about it when I'm just talking, and I will get into like a southern drawl or stuff like that. How's it going, mate? How's it going, mate? You want me to say it normally? My wizard in the Greek campaign has the hillbilly voice. I should have done like a southern, like a thick southern accent for my character. Since I can just pull it off so easily, doesn't hurt my voice or anything to do it for long periods of time. Because, oh, do I. I love people who blatantly fake their accent for personal agenda. Me too. There's some man there. I'm not gaining anything off of it or faking it. I am telling you that it's like, this ain't my accent. I like to do funny voices, and that's about it. I hate when people act like they have a different accent than what they do. I think it's really cringy, and you can almost always tell unless they're an actor, but... Dark Norse AG, thank you for the follow. Oh, God. Yes, yes, shh. It's okay, it'll be fine. The only voices I can do are me mocking my friends. I love doing the mocking voice. I feel like it's so fucking annoying from me. I can make really, really annoying voices. I choose not to. It is a deliberate choice, but I could do some annoying shit. Hello there, Dark Norse. I hope you're doing well today. Happy Wednesday. If y'all ever hear me talk, that's not my actual accent. Y'all would never understand me. What's your accent, Tony? What is your, like, natural one? There's a Texan character in Overwatch named Ash, but her voice actor is not a Texan, and I can tell. It drives me nuts, dude. How do you think it feels to be a Cajun? Points into strength. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. But, dude, hearing any Cajun accent outside of someone who is actually Cajun, I will say, like, I may be biased because it's my own, like, cultural accent, but Cajun seems like one of the hardest ones to pull off without sounding crazy. Because it's a very... I don't know. I've always found that the Cajun accent sounds very slurry, like you are a little bit drunk almost, just like a little bit. But we say words in a different style sometimes. Cajuns don't get a lot of media exposure, so that's not surprising. Yeah, also the accent's actually really hard to like perfect. I haven't heard very many people at all that have like made a really good one. Cassidy's closer to a Texan accent, to be honest. Where's Matt Mercer from? He's probably from California, isn't he? He's a natural born actor, voice actor, dude. But I agree. Matt Mercer's just a really, really good voice actor, so I expect nothing less of him. If he doesn't already know how to do a Southern accent, or any accent, he seems like he would learn it. Like, orange color? Orange, yeah. I've got an orange shirt. Ooh. Stop it. Get out of here. Is there any more yet? Oh, there's a fucking respawn beacon. And Mercer does Cassidy in Overwatch, which is a better Southern accent than Ash. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was talking about. Cassidy ends up with a better Southern accent. Hope you and your chat are doing good as well. We are indeed. I have a friend whom I play dominoes with every time. That can lay a domino. God. We can lay a domino. We have to switch accents. That's so fun. That's a really fun thing. I like that. I might use that. Friends hate it, so I feel you on that. And they hate it so fucking much. Current long campaign character has a heavy French accent, and somehow he's the most serious in the party. Oh my god. That's gotta be crazy, coming, like, things very, very serious, coming out of, like... I don't know if your accent is good or not, but a shitty French accent. I don't believe anyone famous is actually from California. They just moved there. Well, Nepo babies kinda are sometimes, but then again, the biggest Nepo babies are not gonna be in California. They're gonna be living somewhere in their fantastic beach home in another country or some shit. Whew. Torbjorn is American but doing a Swedish accent. Also, it drives me nuts and doesn't sound Swedish at all. He doesn't really sound like he's Swedish, even to me, even to an untrained ear. Stop being OP? What do you mean? I'm not doing. Or if you're talking about in game, you need an eye doctor check. But if you're talking about in accents, you need a hearing check. But no, thank you. Oh, hello there, sir. My French accent is pretty good, yes, but that doesn't make it easier to be serious. It's just very genuine. I see. I don't know if I could do a French accent either. It's just very genuine. That seems nice. So no jokes coming from him. Streamer OP level over 9th. What do you mean? I can't do shit. I suck. I suck at video games and I suck at streaming. I have a strong Italian accent. Yes, you do. So Italian. About as strong as Grove's Australian accent too. Oh shit. Things are bad. Oh, things are bad. Things are better, I guess. I can do at least 2 French accents. I wonder, you know, I don't think I've listened to enough French accents, but I wonder if Cajun sounds a good bit like the French accent. I'm sure they have some parts of it, especially when people are talking French, but they don't talk nearly as like up. Cajun's a very like low language, where I'd say like Italian or God, what was I just going for? Italian or like French or something sounds like a very high-pitched accent. People tend to go low with Cajun. Mais la. Eddie Nas, thank you for the follow. I need to teach you some Eastern European accent. You can sure as hell try. I don't think that would work out very well, but I mean, I could try my very best. I've never actually been taught an accent, so maybe that's what I need. Only one way to find out if you can do a French accent. I would probably have to listen to a French person and try to replicate it. My problem is I can't like at will pull up these accents into my brain. Like I can't hear them. I can't hear them when I think of them, so I can't like replicate them when I'm talking about them. Found out that I am from Montana yesterday, and Vi does not believe it. You're from Montana. Don't people refer to Cajun as like dirty French? Yeah. So Cajun French is very country bumpkin. So like imagine if France had a place like Louisiana. That sounds like what it would be. We have a lot of words that don't mean the same thing in Cajun French. There's some things that just don't have a meaning at all. Oh. And things sound like someone is talking to you in French, in like a southern... I don't want to say stupid. Look, I have a slightly negative opinion of like the Cajun accent and stuff. I know people love it and everything, but I feel like it makes you sound a little bit less intelligent. And I don't want to... And I've heard so many people that were so intelligent talk in like Cajun French and stuff, but it just doesn't sound it. You wouldn't expect like a TED Talk or dissertation coming from a Cajun man. That sounds like he came off of a levee. I don't know. It just doesn't sound like sophisticated, I guess I should say. Ignoring as if there are no... Wait, who? Who am I ignoring this time? Warning you, you're gonna hate it. You think so? Welsh is my favorite, but I can't do it. It's so melodic. Welsh. Melodic sounds really interesting, though. I really like accents and languages that are like a song. I feel like a lot of the Latin languages can get that way, too. Especially Italian, for me. Like the kind of sing-songiness. They're just a little bit much with it sometimes. How you doing, King Sully? How are we? We are doing amazing here today. I have a few Quebecois friends, but their accents aren't particularly noticeable to me. They just occasionally talk to each other in French. Yeah, I feel like I just don't notice it all that much. Like, if someone were to come down here from the north, I probably wouldn't be like, Northerner! I've heard so many accents on the internet. Like, I barely hear them anymore. Fallen one, thank you for the follow. Of course, there's the typical, like, British accent, Australian accent, all that sort of stuff, but the less intense ones. Military wives, now Cajun people coming for your ass now. Dude, I'm the Cajun people. I'm talking shit about my own people. It's fine. I still love Louisiana. Louisiana's still Louisiana. It has its good and its bad, but it does have its good. Who is it? Fallen. Shit. Fallen, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Congrats if you got a gifted sub from him. Don't forget to say thank you. Thank you so much, Fallen. I appreciate it. I don't know. I think it'd be somewhat entertaining trying to hear someone with a strong Cajun accent trying to explain trickle-down economics to me. Home is where you make it. Yeah. It would be interesting, for sure. If you haven't heard, like, a Cajun accent, you could probably look it up and find it. Not you specifically, but anyone who's curious. But they're very, very specific, and I wouldn't trust anyone making a Cajun accent. You have to have a Cajun accent. Let's not talk about trickle-down economics right now. That was an example, please. Don't get into it. First time I heard a Cajun accent, it sounded like it was being spoken by someone working 24/7 on the field, hit by 24/7 sunlight. I mean, it's not terribly inaccurate. Weird farmers down here, basically. So, hey, you out in the fields for a very long time is very freaking hot. You've been out there for your 80 years, you've been alive, you've got 15 different kinds of skin cancer. It's kind of like rednecks, just the same thing. It's the same, like, vibe as rednecks, I feel. There's, like, southern, then there's rednecks and Cajun are, like, on the same level. For Cajun accents, I always think Gambit from X-Men. If you're talking about, like, the newer guy, I don't remember his fucking name, sue me. I know no actors, but his accent is one of the better ones, but it still doesn't sound right. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's off, but it seems like Channing Tatum. Thank you. It seems like you can hear that he's putting it on, I guess. Like, things seem to be rounded out a little bit more than you would usually have them. I knew they would gaslight me. Oh, Lord have mercy. I need to get out for a bit and go do it, Felipe. Get off your butt, go run. There's also hillbillies. I feel like hillbillies are... You know what? I think there's some Cajuns that would be classified as hillbillies and some Cajuns that would be classified as redneck. I think it depends on where you grew up. Not remembering the great Channing Tatum. He's just hot. He's hot and he's a decent actor. He's not like a messiah. Let's talk about where you're from. Made me think about my hometown. I grew up in a small town called Istad. It's very pretty, but I never realized it until I moved away from it. Yeah, you never realize what you got until you don't have it anymore. But hold on, guys. I've got to go take a quick little tinkle break, and we'll be right back to talking about Cajun accents and stuff. Okie dokie. Hello, we are back. Didn't he actually grow up Cajun though? He might have grown up in Louisiana, but not everyone in Louisiana has a Cajun accent. A lot of people just don't have anything other than like a regular Southern accent. What is a hillbilly actually? So what I'd consider the ranking to be would be like Southern, redneck, hillbilly. So like in terms of them just being like really out there, like they came from the fucking levees and the fields and everything. They probably worked a very blue collar job and got very dirty, and that's just the kind of idea that I got behind it. Southern states, but not the northern ones, seem to be presented here. So it's from the southern states, but not the northern ones. With what? Oh, like the hillbillies and stuff. Yeah, we don't really have hillbillies down here. We have rednecks. I think hillbillies are a little bit more like mountainous. I'm not sure. Like Appalachian, maybe? I don't know. Gambit from the animated series. Oh, I see. Pretty sure Channing Tatum went beyond for his Gambit a little bit. What are you doing in my eardrums right now? It sounds like you're bouncing on them. HP, thank you so much for the 100 biddies and the fucking word garble. Posted a pic from it in pics. Oh, hell yeah. I want to see that. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Holy shit, that's really pretty. And those buildings, that architecture is beautiful. I've always been really interested in architecture from different cultures. West Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy, so it's just barely a southern state. Let's not open that can of worms, though. Yeah, southern is a weird term, because I feel like I'm southern, but like Carolinas are also southern, and that's much more north than me. I agree. Redheads are my weakness. Hello there, Dran. How's it going? Can you tell Vi from where Blankfoot is? Well, Blankfoot lives in California, I think. Suppose I should do the koala nickname of the week. You should. Okay. If you said it in chat, I might not have been here. He's mentioned it a couple times, a few times. North Carolina is southern, but isn't deep south, which South Carolina is. But man, that's just so... The coast doesn't seem southern to me. The East Coast doesn't seem southern to me, at least. That's what I said yesterday. From where he's actually from, where he is now. Aren't you from El Salvador? Am I wrong? I think you were visiting family there, right? And hillbillies are the ones rednecks don't want to be around bad? Yeah. Hillbillies are like the advanced rednecks. Did he do an ASMR? Well, oh, he did do an ASMR, yeah. And robots getting it on. That's what he was going for. This is why the US is confusing for people. The Midwest isn't the mid or the West. Yeah. I guess. And the South isn't really the South either. John the Bomb, hello there. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello there, raiders. I hope you had a great time at John's stream. How are we doing today? Do me a favor and give John a follow. And Yellow Love FPS, thank you so much for the raid as well. What's happening here? I appreciate it. Did y'all come in together? I'm assuming so. Hello there, Rick. We are just talking about accents and hillbillies and rednecks and all that good stuff. Cajun accents. Yes, we did have a good stream. Awesome. That's amazing to hear. What were you playing? You were playing some Delta Force? If so, how do you feel about the new operative? I haven't gotten a chance to test her out just yet, but I'm sure that'll be coming very soon. Yeah. Thank you, King. Sarah, no. Okay, good. Oh, someone all the way over there. I should have smoked that. Yes, Delta Force, she's fun. Good. How's that little anchor thing work out for you? Team ignored. Gone. Absolutely ignored. From start to finish. I lived in Box Springs in Marion County, but that's a real small town USA type shit. Yeah, I grew up in a little tiny town and moved a little bit more up, but the US is very confusing to people, but we can't. I don't know. The Midwest is a very confusing thing for me as well. I know the general area that it's in. I don't know which states exactly encompass it, but who knows? No one mentioned Battlefield. How is Leth here? We did actually mention Battlefield a little bit earlier. That's when he was summoned. He's just stuck around because he liked it so much and he has to feed his baby every 2 hours. Or something like that. So Battlefield mentioned kinda because Sweden, yeah, just a little bit. EA, Stockholm, in essence. US history is almost modern history for most countries, so it's weird to think about things changing so much in that time frame, and they do. It always gets me that the United States isn't very old compared to the rest of the world, basically. We are a relatively young country in the grand scheme of things. And it seems like people just operated off of vibes when they were creating it, so there's no real structure, I feel. Not around here, at least. I will say, Louisiana's really poorly structured compared to a lot of other states. Like, our streets are never in, like, a grid system. They are in a spider web of a very drunk spider. Everything kind of runs into each other. And itself. Gross. Whatever. The settlement parts of Europe happened a long time ago. The action of settling the US happened while history was being recorded. And recorded well, as well. Recorded very, very nicely. Swamps best make town planning a bit impossible, though. It does have something to do with the groundwater, but some of the cities aren't even like... I mean, we don't live in swamps. We live in, like, a bit more of like a plain land that's just a little bit wet most of the time. Like, there's a lot of groundwater and it rains a fucking lot. It's a little bit more of like a tropical climate than anything. But we don't actually live in, like, the bayou areas. The marshland's more south, where it's absolutely unlivable. But up until that, like, I don't know why the city planning has been so ridiculously stupid. And I think it started out as a spider web and there was no planning going up with it, so they didn't continue the grid because there was no grid to begin with. See if Qualum bops me on the nose with a newspaper for this one. Don't go too hard, so... I hate grid system streets. Let cities have natural layouts. Look, it's a lot less good than you think it might be. Like, things get really, really congested because of poor planning. And there are a lot of points that, like... Let's just say we had a Chick-fil-A down one street for a long time, and it would literally stop traffic because the line would go out into the road. And there's just like multiple things like that are just really, really weak. They had that for years right there. Didn't change it up very quickly. Just... Qual is luring viewers in with the promise of redheads today. We butter her up, maybe we can make her into one. After a lot of debating about what Koala needs for her hair, I think we can all agree it would be red, maybe some purple. We've upgraded to talking about accents as well. What color accent combo would fit Koala the best? Bit of Cajun redhead, Irish brunette. Could she pull off a Russian blonde? Nah, she's not that neat. Even if she has a strong arm, into following her streams. I can't read it anymore. Now this little wannabe red panda is just truth, a little spitfire of whiskey danger. All that's needed for some fingers. Oh God, stop it. What am I? Am I the Spitfire this time? I like that. Not too bad. Took about 150 years for us to decide to be our own thing. Indeed. We like to be under rule for a little bit at least. Then we didn't, so. Megan, let's get dyed matching hair. Hell yeah, we can do that. What color you want to go for? You just have to get over the car on a conceptual level and everything becomes better though. Easy. You just have to get over it on a conceptual level. I feel like that could be true for a lot of things. Build shit on top of each other. We're gonna have a Mezier, 7 Brew, and Chick-fil-A all in one area. That sounds amazing. That's not gonna stop up traffic horribly or anything, right? But what if Irish redhead? That would be pretty standard, I feel. I think, don't Irish people have a lot of redheads too? Like they specifically have a lot of redheads? Reading is hard, true. Big true. Debating whether, between doing red again or going blue. What color is your hair right now? Is it brown? Because blue would end up in you not having to bleach your hair, and that's pretty nice. That's a big part of dyeing your hair, which sucks. Oh no, for sure. Not that it isn't a pain already and it's already on the way to the highway. Yeah, it was one of the most busy streets in the city, and the people would park in the middle of it. It's fucking crazy. For a chicken sandwich, I can't even imagine being that hungry in my life. God damn. What is this dude doing? Where'd you drop your people? Drop your people here. God damn it. No, stay out. This is our spawn. Gotta get back to work. Blow up a tank for me. I will try my best. I will try to shoot it real hard. I will try to shoot it real hard and see if my bullets do anything. Bye, soul. Have a good one. I like dyeing dark colors so I don't have to bleach. It isn't great for hair either. Yeah, nothing's great for hair that you do with it, honestly. Unfortunately, hair's very delicate. Back to reading and cuddling my 47cm tiny human. Have fun in Battlefield Raiding Room. Thank you, Lef. Have a good time. Have a good relaxing time. Ooh, more Irish people have black hair. I think ginger is more common in Scotland, though. Maybe it's Scotland that I'm thinking of with the redheads. That would make a little bit more sense, honestly. I don't recognize Irish people having black hair. That is a weird visual glitch right there. Not a big fan. I'm gonna start coloring wigs because I can't have wild colors. You should definitely do that. That's a really good little cheat code. Now, wigs are fucking expensive if you actually want them to look like hair, though. Unfortunately. I can get a little $20 wig and then my friends can all make fun of me. If I go out in public looking like a fucking Barbie doll. Like I just stole Barbie's hair. I can pre-fire too, son. Yeah, you get them. I don't want them. They're flanking pretty fucking hard, aren't they? Or trying to flank us in our damn spawn. My team is doing nothing, and I'm not doing much more, honestly. I can't even get over there either. Could you stop it? It's a newer thing. Oh god, he's right there. Where are you going? Oh shit, come on now. It's a newer thing. Last 50 or so years, the ginger has been disappearing, I believe. Oh, that fucking sucks. That really sucks. I like red hair. I don't want it to die. I know it's very recessive and rare, but... Ooh. I wanted to dye my hair the blue Caitlyn from League, because Arctic Fox has a dye? Oh, hell yeah. Does Arctic Fox have, like, a theme to dye or something? I've heard decent things about that brand. But I don't know how to dye my hair, so... Honestly, it do not matter all that much. Oh, fuck! Owie. I'm gonna ink a little bit. Ooh, that was cute. She went straight down to the ground. Your red wig looked good on you. What happened with it? It is in my closet. That's about it. I didn't like it as much as the pink. My estimation was pretty good. 18 inches, 18.5 freedom units. Nice. Not too bad. What size are babies usually? I don't know much about babies, so I'm gonna be completely honest. And definitely, neonatal was definitely not my favorite part of schooling and shit. I'm sure ginger genes will resurface once the global warming has been fixed, or if. What do you mean? Well, HP, thank you so much for the $5. Don't do that in my stream. That is nasty. Find yourself a room, please. What are you doing? Huh. He sounds like he's doing the grapefruit technique. Oh, Jesus Christ. Redwood wig looked good on you. I think so too. I just didn't like it nearly as much as the pink. I heard they're good at home color. I heard so too. So you've never used Arctic Fox? Sure, ginger jeans. They're roughly loaf-sized. Babies? Thank you. I feel like I already knew that, but maybe having solidified was helpful for me. They are roughly the size of a loaf of bread. I like your natural hair. Well, thank you. I don't mind the color, actually. I just don't like the thinness. Disgusting. Babies. Babies. Roughly the size of a loaf of bread. I never used Arctic Fox, always went to a hairdresser. The only times that I do anything with my hair is when I have the hairdresser do it, because I do not have those skills for some reason. I can't curl my hair, I can barely fucking straighten it. I think I need better equipment. Back, hi. Hello there, Grove, how's it going? How was your dinner? Is your hair so thin from all the soul? Who do you think I am? You weirdo? No. I'm going bald because I am stressed. Talking about a legit baby. Jesus Christ, please don't. I was 21 inches when I was born, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. I think that's pretty standard. I think the 7-pound thing is usually the goal that they go for. I don't know how big I was. I don't know if my mom knows. I've asked her before, and she was like, I asked her my the day or the time I was born, and she was like, oh yeah, it was like 1:30 or something in the morning. And then she was like, no, wait, that was your sister. I don't know yours. All right. I'm just not as important. I'm not the first one, so I'm not worth like celebrating enough to remember it. It's fine. Okay, that's great. I still talk to my mom. My sister doesn't, but you know, maybe I should be the one that is remembered for my birth weight and length and everything like that. Theme of the day is apparently hair. Apparently. Not a bad thing. I was 21 inch. Oh, I already read that. Dinner was very good. How's the game feeling? Like dog shit. Dog shit. But don't tell anyone. I need to go get some more water. I'm sorry for not doing that when I went go pee last, but 6 to 8 inches is what they can do through natural birth or what they prefer. 9 is a little bit rough sometimes. If the baby is too big, they have to do a C-section. I can't even... How big is 9 inches? Okay, so like, this is like 6 inches. This is like 9 inches, a little bit bigger. Oh, that's, never mind, that's pounds, but still, like, oh, fuck. God, just no, never mind. Never mind, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm going, bye, be right back. Hello, we're back, unfortunately. Hello. The flustered koala. I don't know what you're talking about. What was happening before I left? I don't know. Is anyone in the queue? My mother had a C-section for me, but that's just because I was stubborn and eventually I was born the natural way. Oh, good. I don't know how I feel about either courses, but I don't want to find out what's better. For myself, at least. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, what? Humans needed to evolve to produce eggs. It's just not natural squeezing that kind of thing out of yourself. I know. We evolved with very, very big heads, but our birth canals did not get the memo very well, honestly. Invite HP. Cue didn't update. Oh, shit. Well, get in here, HP. I saw you load up the game. You're not online. I had to refresh. Here we go. No, but that's not scary. That's a very, very scary thought. Just how? I can't. How? Ugh. Lack of eggs is the price to pay for intelligence. God damn, they could fit our big ass head in a big ass egg. Like, please? That would be lovely if we could just, like, you know, pass that and it just develops over there and I don't have to worry about it. Like, that sounds amazing, right? Why do we have to give live birth? Fuck. No one in queue. Oh, wait, I guess HP is man. I didn't see it. It wasn't in the chat. I'm waiting for you, aren't I? Looking for you. You're not even online. You weren't even online. Or it didn't show. What if humans could lay eggs? That'd be so much better of a situation. Imagine the incubation period. Oh yes, I've got a child at home. He's still cooking. But he'll be here soon. HP? No, that was Grove. Oh, no, that was Grove. I see, I see. Didn't update. Alrighty, let's go. Basically, you want to do what sea turtles do, lay eggs, bury them, and peace out. I would be okay with being near it. I'm not, like, leaving it in, like, reckless abandon or anything on a random beach somewhere. It'd be in my home in its little incubator, growing itself instead of me having to do it the entire time. That would be lovely. I bet we would eat them. I bet at some point it would be very, very taboo, but I bet we would eat them. Just drop me in a body of shallow water and leave me to grow and develop like a tadpole. That would work out really, really nicely, I think. I mean, in Louisiana, we basically feel like we need to have gills, so maybe that would be the right way to go. We can start developing in water and developed gills. Human babies really need a firmware update at the very least. They're so stupid and suicidal, dude. The first 3 years of their life is literally just you being their personal servants, keeping them from killing themselves. They are professionals at it, even though they are at the ripe age of not that fucking old. Recently, a friend of mine showed me a clip of a chicken dropping an egg. Believe me, you don't want this. Would you prefer a baby head? You wouldn't prefer anything because you don't have to deal with that shit, but I think I would prefer an egg that is like meant to go through instead of a big fucking head. You have to warn me. You haven't played in weeks. Well, amazing to find out. I also have not, so. But you saw my first games and they have gone not amazing. Maybe you would change your mind if you see the clip. I've seen a chicken lay an egg before. Depends on the size of the egg. Well, hopefully a little bit smaller than a fully grown baby that we'd be passing anyway. So, it'd probably be a fraction of that. The same thing as a Ow. Thank you. Ow. In the head, too. Fuck me, dude. Total eggs are nice and soft and malleable, so that's a good way to go. Exactly, you see? It could be good. It could be better. But they refuse. Our bodies refuse to evolve any further within this generation, and I'm pissed about it. I would like evolution to happen to me while I'm still alive. She probably got a respawn beacon over here, doesn't she? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, no, you can't be all the way over here. Good, I see. Actually, I can see how the new OP kind of looks like me. She got a baby face. She does kind of have a little bit of a baby face. I could see it the tiniest bit by. But barely. No, that is the same chick. I am just gonna kill this one chick all game. Not that there's very many people to do. Did you play the new map today? No. No, I did not. They don't like putting that in the rotation, it seems. Some games have the same new map in the rotation constantly. Some games just do not. They don't want you to play it, apparently. Where are you? Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here, pest. I think I'm the pest in this situation, though, honestly. Get out of here. This is my point now. Glad I'm not the only one that has Cotton Eye Joe go through their head in the slightest reference in my brain. Dude, I have that song stuck in my head like half of the days that I live my life. There is always something to remind me of Cotton Eye Joe. That man lives immortalized in my head. Do you want Resident Evil? Because that's how you get Resident Evil. Well, nothing would go wrong, ever. It would only be good evolutions and nothing bad. God damn. Subconscious just goes sing the song. You gotta. I need to stop breaking out into song here lately. There's just so many like references swimming around my brain that it's been picking a lot. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. The modern version of him is Swedish, but he's also American. Oh. So he started out as a Swedish man, but he's also American. The people who got mutated and Resi stuff didn't seem to have much of an issue with it. It was everyone else who did. You're right, honestly. Maybe that's the best way to live. It just sucks for everyone else. They seem plenty content with it. They seem to have taken the change quite nicely. He started as an American and became Swedish. I see. So, is that the premise of the song? Because that's kind of interesting to know. I don't actually know what the fuck Cotton Eye Joe is meaning. Like, what is the purpose of that song? Where did you come from? Where did you go with the milk? Dad, please come back. I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. That's a long trip to the grocery store. It was a folk song, so it basically was just like, whatever. Just fun. The dance version was made by Swedes. I see. There's a dance to Cotton Eye Joe? I don't think I've ever seen the dance. Shit, I was looking back to see where HP died. God damn it. Looking down at the icon. It's about a guy who stole the singer's wife. Isn't it? Is it? Only 3 years for what? Do you not know the Cotton Eye Joe? I do not know the Cotton Eye Joe. No, I do not. Is this a riddle? It sounds like a riddle. Do you know the gingerbread man? Oh, it's like a square dance kind of thing? Probably. If I had to guess, it does sound like that type of song. Where did you go, Cotton Eye Joe? Cotton Eye took his wife back to Sweden, I bet? I bet. Yeah, I never really... That's not one of those songs that you listen to the lyrics. Come on now. There are so many songs that are just lyricless. Or should as well be. It is just a vibe. That is all I'm looking for in it. Music video did have square dancing. That reminds me... I used to go to my friend's house and we would have like little get-togethers and stuff where we would play music on the TV and show each other different music that we like. And one of them was me constantly bringing up Chattahoochee, the song Chattahoochee, the way down yonder in the Chattahoochee. I love that song. It is so fucking catchy and the music video is so stupid. Context has been put in Discord? Okay. I decided to build a town plan of the town where the Muffin Man lived on Drury Lane. Oh god. You are. You should write a book or something. God, stop it. The music video did have square dancing? Oh shit. It's gotta be a song to it then, huh? Probably. Why are there so many fucking... Huh? Why? Why are they spawning right there? Who's a hoochie? My nanny used to call me a hoochie mama constantly and used to flip me the bird. I didn't like her. I didn't like her very much at all. It's real fun. Wild. Very, very wild. She was doing it in like a joking way. She wasn't just like, oh, you hoochie mama. She was like, oh, hoochie mama. And I think that she had started instead flipping me off with like her little ring finger instead of the actual finger. Like it made it very much better. I got double red twice, getting all the koala's attention. Indeed. In reality, chat is going fast and I'm losing myself. My brain. He was just floating in the air. This man has developed flight. You see, he can evolve, but I can't. Bullshit. I just want to lay eggs. I just don't want to do all that childbirth shit. You know? I can't wait for this to come. Oh my god, I didn't even know where I was going to spawn. Can't wait to this to come to Xbox like Helldivers 2. Indeed, soon in August. August 19th, I believe. Congrats, console players. You finally get it. I swear I'm going to send you that clip. I don't care. I've seen a chicken lay an egg before. If it's like a particularly large egg, that's not common. That's not how it goes most of the time. I've been finding a lot of double yolked chicken eggs here lately, and I'm pretty sure our chickens are evolving. They get 2 yolks, I get 0. August 26th, but yes, massive win. Awesome. Perfect. I thought it was August 19th. Someone said August 19th a little bit earlier today. God damn, nasty. My adopted grandma used to call my older brother's fiance a floozy for no reason. Yeah, my grandmother called me a hooker for wearing some black boots, and she was serious. Like, this family member was not joking when they called me a slut. And the chicken should evolve back into dinosaurs. I think that would be the best case scenario. I don't like chickens all that much, to be perfectly honest. Really? Yes. Yes, really. There were some, look, they weren't even like, I think they were knee-high black boots. And I just seen like my, I think I'd seen my friends wearing it. They were like flat. They weren't like heeled or anything either. It's just... A grandma's, step-grandma. Government is raising the price of eggs to account for the extra yolk. It seems like it. I mean, they're right in line. They started increasing the price. Eggs started having 2 yolks. We're getting more value out of it. That's what I tell myself, not to cry myself to sleep at night. My grandma was super chill that way. My actual, like, paternal grandmother is amazing. I love her. Honestly, the most amazing and sweetest person I have ever met in my life. Delta Force console releases August 19th. Thought so. Unless they move it again. Which I really, really hope not. I hope they've actually figured everything out now. And things are gonna release. Because I can't take another delay. Not even that I'm looking forward to it or relying on it. I'm just pissed about it. Now it's 6 though, inflation. Here we got 8 eggs for $1. That's not bad at all. I mean, we're starting to get to the point in time where we're gonna have to start to farm our own things to be able to afford it, so... I mean, I can afford some chickens right now. Maybe I should get started on that before I can't. I love to go to Tractor Supply and see the little chicks and the little, the chick warmers. They're so cute. You can hear their little cheeps as soon as you walk in the door. Animals are people too. If you see an ox with a wooden collar on it, that's a yoke. What? Huh? If you see an ox with a wooden collar on it, that's a yoke. Maybe it's flying over my head? What? My friend has like 70,000 chickens. He supplies KFC. That's fucking insane. 7,000 chickens is a lot of chickens. I feel like chickens are trash, dude. Sorry to all my chicken lovers here. But I'm not a big fan of birds. Just in general. Ow! How's the head clicking? Going about as what you just saw there. I've got a... Wait. Oh no, I got 22 kills. I'm actually doing pretty decent, even though we can't get past the main point, the first point. But it's fine, right? Oof. A little bit oof. Delta Force PS5 is 8/18. Oh shit, is the PS release a little bit earlier then? I saw some stuff this morning about people not wanting, or publishers not wanting to put their games on PlayStation because it's so much harder or something here lately. You're doing almost amazing. I am almost trying my best. He does poultry more like his parents. He's fed me the non-KFC chickens, and damn, are they good. So the KFC chickens are less high quality than regular. What makes the chicken taste better? Is it the love and the care and the lack of 2x2 square crates? Because that probably affects it a little bit. I would like a non-depressed chicken, non-abused chicken, please. Fuck my life, this game. Yep. You feeling it. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. God damn it. Can you pick what faction you want to be part of in this game? No, you can pick your operative. So I'm the medic right now, or one of the medics. Support. But you are attack or defense, depending on whatever. GTI versus Havoc, it'll randomly assign you. But you can't pick it, nope. What is going on with your internet today? Oh, what the fuck? Am I just infecting everyone with my internet issues now? Grove was having issues, B was having issues. Lycan's now having issues with internet, which is very strange. Or, never mind. Oh, no, it was Grove that said it. I read that as a Lycan saying it. My brain is scrambled eggs. Support. Yeah, support. Yeah, no, couldn't be a Lycan's internet. He is about to tell us in 3, 2... And please, KFC chickens aren't depressed. They're too heavily sedated for that. You're probably right. They don't feel very much of anything. They're like the little Helen Kellers, the poor things. But a lot less privileged. Come here. Come, give me that little bean head of yours. I got a lot of bullets. I was just suppressing fire with a fucking SMG. His bison and something else. Always having issues. The rain is real here. Here too. It started to actually thunder and stuff. And my internet went out immediately after it happened on stream. Isn't it normal in the US to also put chlorine stuff in their chickens? I think the most common, like, rumor shit is they pump them with a lot of antibiotics, just, like, preemptively, without them having any issues with, like, infection or whatever, so they don't have to deal with them. But, I don't know how true that actually is. I know it was rumored a lot, but I think it might just be a case now that most just give them antibiotics when they're sick, but I don't know. I don't know about like chlorine or or anything, but I don't think it's that bad. What probably happens is they stock them up with a lot of drugs to preemptively solve problems, and people think that that gets in the meat. But that's not always the case. For most medications, they don't sit in your fat or your muscle or anything, so you'd be getting absolutely none of a dose if you even are getting like the nanoparticle of a fucking nutrient from the, or not a nutrient, but a part of the medication. But they are very much abused, and that's what we should focus on a little bit better. A little bit more. I could turn off my AC. It's 90 degrees and humid as shit. Yep. It is like that here too, unfortunately. The beauty of the PP, they're feeling my PP power. I blame you for my internet issues. That's how you're affecting on me, losing the power at work. I see. Sun is split. I can finally open the windows and turn on the AC. The sun goes down and it doesn't get much cooler around here because of humidity. Ugh. It rains, it just gets more humid and no less hot. And so it just, or barely less hot, but the increase in humidity kind of balances things out. So it's a nice slop for us to care about, I guess. I want my chicken on roids, and I want all the roids to pass on to me. Yeah, if we have like antibiotics and everything, that's a good thing, right? I don't have to go to the doctor. I can just eat chicken. And eggs are always refrigerated, aren't they? Yes, they are. So that's a cool little difference between America and a lot of like Europe and the rest of the world probably, is that we wash our eggs. So they have to be refrigerated. They can't just like be on the counter or whatever in like a normal room temperature situation. Oh, but I think they have some sort of like protective coating on them that Americans wash off because we wash our eggs for like hygiene's sake or something, which turns out is not really, it doesn't really do anything. At least it's not as far as I've read. Oh no, too much antibiotics? No good. Antibiotics isn't for everything. I'm gonna make a super bug. I'm gonna get the sniffles and I'm gonna take a full dose of antibiotics and then I'm gonna do it again and again and I'm gonna create super bugs. If I happen to make an out-of-pocket comment about chicken-based genetics tomorrow, it's because I have something to contribute, but it doesn't seem appropriate to the stream. What do you mean? I am very curious now. I can only imagine what kind of chicken-based fact wouldn't be appropriate for the stream. You motherfucker. Maybe I'll TTS it. That's the best way of dealing with something vulgar. TTS it. Washing eggs isn't common everywhere. Do they know where they fall out of? Yeah, but typically they're like washing it. So it takes a little bit more than like a quick rinse of the poop off to break down that layer on the eggs. But they go through like a, I don't know if they go through like a chemical wash and everything and that's what does it, or if they just wash it really, really aggressively and end up like rubbing off the outer layer. No, don't rinse off the seasoning. I'm not eating poop. I'm not eating poop. But honestly, most of the time you crack the egg anyway, so I don't see the major purpose. You don't eat the outside at all. You're always gonna end up taking that shit off. The poop is just on the eggshell. Exactly. Want me to DM it to you? Yes, I do. You don't eat your eggs with the shells. It's more calcium, it's crunchy. But no, I dump them in my flower garden, which apparently doesn't work very well. I just learned. American eggs don't have the natural cuticle that protects against germs, so you gotta refrigerate them while the rest of the world just sells them like that. Exactly, I don't know why we do it. It feels like an extra step for them. But I feel like a lot of Americans, after dealing with like washed eggs for all this time, are probably gonna be like, I don't want poop on my eggs. Like we've already heard a little bit, guys. You crack it and you just rinse it off. It's fine. We got 10 people less than the enemy. We didn't start out with a full squad to begin with. We didn't start out with a full team. I have to go and get things ready for work coming up in 2 days. Have a great stream and much love. Good luck taking this port. Good luck, William. I hope you have a good time. At work, or at least not too bad. The electric company messaged me for the first time? Wait, outside of asking you for money? What do they have to message you about? What's your favorite way of having eggs? I feel sunny side up is lovely. I've always been a scrambled gal, but I am broadening my horizons a little bit. But I still think it's scrambled. I think scrambled eggs are delicious and it mixes the yolk and the white flavor together, and I don't like the yolk flavor by itself, but I do like it mixed up. Invite Vision. Okie dokie, sounds good. Are you online, Vision? Do we have each other on Steam? That's what we would be using right now. During the last moments, we had 21. Enemy team had 31. Sounds about right. $20 if you find the new map. Oh, they do have a new map mode. But it is attack and defense and King of the Hill, but it is there. I wonder if they just don't have it in the regular playlist. I'm gonna go and look at... Wait. Oh yeah, that is the new map. Good. Do they just not have it in the other one? What's it called again? It's called Cyclone. Yeah, they just don't have it in the regular playlist. What a great way to showcase the new map. Put it in a playlist by itself so you either have to play that constantly or whatever. It's fine. But you have to add each other in game. Oh yeah, actually. I forgot that about this game. That's very, very silly. So just put in my friend ID, I guess. I like sunny side up, placed on a nice crunchy butter toast. That is definitely a good way of eating it, for sure. I love breaking the yolk with the bread and just, ooh, it's like nectar of the gods. Not too runny, but not completely cooked yolk. Me too. I like it like that. Actually, one way to prepare eggs that I really, really like, that it's not really a cooking technique so much as a seasoning technique, but like ramen eggs, when you marinate them in soy sauce and sesame seed oil, stuff like that, they turn brown and fucking delicious. They are so good like that. If you've not had like a marinated egg before, you need to. It holds all of the flavor so well. Okay, SJR. Oh god. I see. Maybe it would have been, maybe it wouldn't, but thank you for sending that to me. Yes, we are friends on Steam. Yes, but we have to be friends on Delta Force. So if you can use my ID for Delta Force, which is just Koalafin, I believe, you can add me. You're making me hungry at 2 a.m. Dude, the eggs are so good. Fried egg and hammy sammies are the best. I actually don't like eggs on sandwiches all that much. I've had a few on burgers, and they have not brought me joy, unfortunately, but they are decent. Hear me out. We eat eggs with yogurt. How? Explain. I'm pretty sure you're not just like dipping the egg in yogurt, right? You add yogurt to the egg, right? Is Blankfoot still here? I don't know. Are you still here, Blankfoot? Do it. You know you want some eggs at 2 o'clock in the morning. Go and boil you some. That would be me. I end up like baking in the middle of the night because I'm like, I don't want to play games. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm going to cook something so I can just eat. That is my my extra hobby. Our yogurt is nothing like yours. Are you talking about like Greek style yogurt? Because still, I would just see it being like added to things, but maybe not like, I'm not going to dip a boiled egg in Greek yogurt and be happy with it. Make eggs with yogurts these days and I'll show you. Okay, sounds good. I am very curious. I'm in the UK. AC takes air from the room. It's in and exhausts some as heat, creating negative pressure. So opening windows downstairs brings in fresh air to fill that vacuum. Indeed. Fluid dynamics, I think. Right? Wouldn't that be considered fluid dynamics even with air? I don't know. Yes? Cool. Egg drop sandwich. Likes are actually quite good. Ooh. A Vision, where you at? I don't see a friend request. Please. Yogurt and eggs don't sound great to me, to be honest. It would have to be like an addition, because you can put eggs or you could put milk in eggs to make them a little bit fluffier when you scramble them. I'm assuming it's something like that, but maybe not, and that's a little bit scary. Took forever to compile shaders. It did. I started it up this morning and I'm so glad that I gave it a little bit of time before I went live to actually bring up the game, because it probably took about 5 minutes to compile the shaders and everything. It loves to compile shaders. Loves it. The fucking favorite activity. I'm so scared of that coming out everywhere. Everything's gonna have compiling shaders. And it's still 200, it's still like 100 gigs. Like, that's crazy. There's a friends menu, bottom right. You can click on one of the little people or whatever. And then the top right, there's an add friend button. After you get there, hold on, let me just show you. I have the ability to do that. That's crazy. Yeah, social down here, and then add. And then you just enter the ID or player name, which would be Koalafin for me. Sometimes I do it for fun if I want the feeling of hotel eggs. Milk and eggs makes them feel a little bit fake. It does. Sometimes it makes them a little bit dark though, if you put too much milk. Which is kind of like why I just didn't do it. I feel like eggs are fluffy enough. And then, I don't know. Scent? Ooh, you are brand new, aren't you? Hell yeah, level 1.
Get ready, soldier.
For sure. Let's do it. If it works, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it either. Look, I have seen some very weird food combinations that have actually been amazing. So, you know, I think it's fine. I'm gonna have to ready up vision. That is bottom right, gear up. I'm sure you can find that though. I think compiling shaders has been the most pleasant time in this game today for me. It would make sense. Oh god, you are getting killed and shot at for the rest of the time, so. Prepare button, it is the gear up button. It's the thing that says gear up at the bottom right. Oh god, I fucked up my stream deck. Hold on. Right here. This button right here. It's separate from this, which is a little bit annoying, but... Yo, Koala, your wig almost looks real. I know, I laid it real nice, didn't I? Did y'all hear squeaking, too? It was squeaking as I was putting it back. Cheddar and Granny Smith apples equals heaven. Ooh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Yeah, a bit. That's funny. It says prepare 2 out of 3 and says need warfare. Oh, no. I don't know. Wait. Can we not play the cyclone mode with them? We're not in ranked, so it's not that. Let me try to switch to the other playlist and see if you could do it. Let's ready back up, guys. Or if not, I have no idea what the issue is. I think that worked. Okay, we'll get you to level 2 and then go to Cyclone, I guess. Is it the ranked mode? It wasn't the ranked mode, so I have no idea. There's some people who got stuck in the elevator and the gate wouldn't open for the cars to enter. I think we're gonna need a generator here. Wait, there's people stuck in the elevator near you? Oh no. Oh, it was from the power company thing. That's why they had messaged you. I see. That makes a little bit more sense. That fucking sucks. That sucks for them so bad. And one of my biggest fears is getting stuck in the elevator. Like, that's really scary. I don't like that. I've always been like looking at like the weight limit and looking at everyone around me and being like, I don't know, it's gonna be close. I'm just really scared of elevators, I feel. I'm just scared of heights. So the idea of something like bringing me up without my feet being on solid ground makes me a little bit scared. I'm relying on something that humans built, which is... I have... It scares me a little bit. So where the picture of me in the back next to her bed on the floor looks like a memorial setup. I gotta ignore that part of the camera. Look, I'll bring her back. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Not on Havoc's agenda. The attack on Space City's opening ceremony and bomb at the Tower of Babel launch event have shown us people only believe in truths brought to them by violence. We have no choice. We must take this fight wherever doubt in our great cause persists.
Okay. Hasn't been thundering for about an hour or so, so I've brought her bed back just in preparation for her to be okay. But she might end up making her way back here. She is currently laying in the bathtub. Not taking a bath, but being comfort. There she is, but she's not, unfortunately. She's not there yet. This is Mia's blanket that looks suspiciously like her, I will admit, but she's not here just yet. She will be. Oh, what was that? Hello? Is that a fucking person? You, no way. You sneaky little bitch. People can stay so far because every gun shoots this far. Oh damn, that was bait. No, she will come back if she chooses to. She could at any time just walk in here and lay down. You know, it makes me... I feel like y'all are gonna think that I'm like locking her away in a dungeon or something. So here you go. She is choosing to stay in the bathtub right now. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. No curse words, give me more. What do you mean, Shinron? Hello there, by the way. If we believe hard enough, she will at some point. It hasn't been as long as I usually wait before just bringing her out and everything, but she will be here eventually. One day. Social batteries drained for Mia. She had absolutely zero interaction with people other than me this morning. You missed my earlier greeting. I did. Where are you? Hello, you beautiful human being. Hello. Why you gotta seem so suspicious next to the compliment? Don't listen to Quality. Me is in the dungeon with me and Crow. Well, then why do you keep asking about her? Be good. Be good. Someone help. You can hear them screaming from the mod dungeon. Those poor things. They are treated very well. They are given 3 square meals a day. They just have to stay in the basement. They are cared for lovely. I'm sus now? Then you are sus. You are a little bit sus at least. Ooh, vehicular. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Oh, there. I need to play Luna again. Everyone thinks that we're joking. That's the best for me. The guys who got stuck in the elevator sent photos to the residents group and they were drinking beer inside. Terrifying. Nope, terrifying. Maybe if it was on the ground floor, I would be like, I don't care. It's kind of fucking hot in here, but I don't care. But if I am suspended in a locked elevator, I am going to have a panic attack. I'm going to have a cutesy little panic attack right there in the middle of everyone. It actually sounds like a good deal, right? Honestly. You just can't leave. Mods have the AC on and their favorite songs on repeat. They're fine. They have calming rainforest sounds. They are not scared of the weather. It'll be fine. They are given all that they need down in their dungeon. Nice, it's just koala's propaganda. Who are you gonna believe? Someone down in a dungeon or me? We need help. I deserve that, I guess. No, you're fine. Hello, Shinron. I hope you've had a wonderful week so far. How has it been? I'll bring Mia with me to Italy. I'm gonna steal your dog and your 2 cats. They will be mine. All mine. I want a new cat so bad. That kind of sounded like I was saying it like, I want a new car. I want another cat so bad. I want her partially for Apollo too, but I want a cat. I've always really, really wanted like a Russian blue or something. Of course, there's the tried and true like Maine Coons and ragdolls that everyone loves, but I want a Russian blue. I'm probably gonna end up with a cat off the fucking street again though, because I got things about adopting from shelters instead, or just you know, being picked by a fucking cat. They seem to be a little bit more appreciative when you rescue them off the street. If you can tell, Apollo was not rescued off the street, and she is a fucking diva. My other little cat, Chloe, that I rescued off the street, she was so loving, so forgiving, so appreciative. You better not touch my babies. Also, my dog hates everyone outside her family, so I wouldn't recommend. Dogs like me. I was always that child that everyone was like, oh, my dog really doesn't like anyone. Why is he letting you pet him right now? See, so I'll get yours. I'll get yours too. Rescue cats are definitely the way to go. I'm not sure if I could deal with another long-haired one though. Man, Apollo's fucking hairs get in my eyeballs. They get underneath my contacts and like stick on them as well. So if at the start of stream you ever see me like rubbing the shit out of my eyes or like acting like they're bothering me, it's because I have a cat fur on them. So like 9 out of 10 times it is because of cat fur on my contact. It's annoying. I have plans to buy a ragdoll for the new house, but I'm probably gonna get a stray cat too. Or maybe ragdoll and stray. I mean, I feel like 2 cats is a good amount of cats. They can keep each other company. They're not like too outrageously expensive to have just 2 of them. A lot of pet things are for like couples of pets, so discounts, deals, but man, any more than 2 cats I feel like would be too much. They're too rowdy, they're too willful. But I love them, and I love their personalities, and I want them to interact with each other, too. I feel like the biggest problem is that the lights go out, and only that small emergency light is left on when those things happen. In, like, the elevator? Dark and suspended and scary? Fuck that shit. Nope. Nala loves dogs. She turned a big old pit bull lab mix that hated cats into her best friend in my old house, and they were insufferable. Mia actually really doesn't like cats. Mia has always had like a strong prey drive where she wants to go and like chase cats. She's never harmed a cat before. But I went through like a whole process of introducing them like very, very delicately, letting them like smell underneath the door and taking months before introducing them, having them live in separate parts of the house. And you know what? Mia wasn't the issue. It was Apollo. Apollo is a fucking terror of a cat. She just bullies everything. She kicks the shit out of Mia. Mia is like 70 pounds. And this little 11-pound cat is just beating the shit out of her, scaring her shitless. Like, Apollo will... I have a little pet gate right there because I keep this part of the house as like the pet part of the house a lot of times. But, I will go out and I'll be like, where's Mia? And I'll look, and Apollo is sitting at the entrance of the gate, guarding it. And Mia will not go any further. She sits there with like her head down, obviously really wanting to get through, but not being brave enough to stand up to the little fluffy bastard that is guarding the gate. Man. Just went belly up and the dog didn't know what to think about it. Aw, that's so sweet. I don't know my cat's breed, but she has some British short hair in her for sure. It's the fluffy coziness. Oh, Apollo is so freaking fluffy. She is like a cloud. Ooh. Oh, ah, ee, ah. I would never really get an exotic pet again, though. Not talking about cats and stuff, but I've had little exotic pets before in my life, and I'm pretty sure that dogs and cats are the most popular domestic pet for a reason.
Hello there.
Koala's an exotic pet, I am indeed. Reefers AU, thanks for the follow. And that death was dedicated to you. Thank you. Holy grenade launcher, you want some more? You want a grenade crossbow? You want grenade wrist rockets? You want grenade little drone that flies there? We've got explosives in Delta Force, so we are not deficient. There's a bow character, there's a bow character. There's an electric bow character. Her name is Luna. She's a recon. But also, I think there's like a crossbow that is, that shoots grenades too. I think I saw it earlier. Am I tripping? Cats do that shit because they can. Yeah, she runs the house. Why the fuck would she behave any differently? God damn. Grenade trebuchet? Perfect. No, that's too hard to use. Let's make it one button to shoot 5 grenades. See? It works out really nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm dead, bro. Don't die, bro. Live for me, bro. Where are you at? But with the trebuchet, you can launch like 30 grenades. True. You know, I didn't think about that avenue. I'm gonna talk to the developers today. They need to hear this. I had a Chinese water dragon once named Kiwi. She was so sweet. Aww. Crickets just got expensive around COVID. I can just about imagine. I've always wanted a snake. I've gotten over it. I want a friend with a snake. I want to cuddle a snake, but I don't actually want a snake. Because I really don't want to feed them live or frozen mice. I'm not like super squeamish about mice or anything, but that just seemed... I like to order my cat's food off of Amazon, so... I don't know if I could rock it going to the pet store quite that often to get fucking frozen mice. Recently, two pumas escaped from their owner in one town in Bulgaria. Their owner? Do y'all not have exotic pet laws at all? Motherfucker was washing them in his freaking house. Yeah, we got people like that too. I love Luna so much. The best character in the game. I agree. Let's play her. Okay. They want me to play Hacklaw instead, as it turns out. This map might be a little bit better for Luna, honestly. With the guns that I'm using, at least. We used to have... in South Louisiana, we used to have a tiger in a truck stop. So, like, it was a truck stop off the side of the interstate, I think. And you would go and there's just a tiger in a cage there. And they have since replaced it with something that is not a tiger. Tiger's LSU's mascot, so it makes sense for our sports team, but it does not make sense for the health of the animal, as it turns out. I miss our dancing bears. Oh god, yeah. That is in the same realm of not great treatment. Oh, those are cute little bears. Are they? Are they really? I ain't never seen the streamer's cat. The streamer's cat was in the stream a little bit earlier. She was in the background. But you might be able to see her. You can definitely see her on my Instagram. Goats could be useful. They do the gardening for you. True. Goats are really helpful in basically every aspect. They're really handy. They're amazing lawnmowers. They have companies out there that like rent out goats just for you to naturally have them eat your really long grass in your yard. They'll like keep them there and fence them in or whatever, and you just let them go. I need one for my backyard. My backyard gets absolutely crazy. It holds water, so it's not great for like the lawnmower or anything. But goats could work. Holographic circle? Circus? Holographic circus, yeah. Are they actually doing that now? Because that really sucks. I'd rather them just not have any fucking animals, real or fake. And just do the little circus tricks. Do it. Just fly through the air. You know, shoot someone out of a cannon. Don't fucking harass an elephant to stand on its back leg or anything. That can't be good for them. Yes, there are some. I wonder if that... What is it called? Oh, the big circus that goes through quite often. I don't remember what it's called, but I think they have holographics now and everything. And that just seems so stupid to me. It was when I was in school, I think, that they... or young in school, that they had started those policies of not having the animals in the circus. Tank just drives in on point. How do you counter that? Rocket. Sometimes. 5 rockets. An actual team that wants to kill the tank, which is very rare. They actually like the tanks. They're their pets. And they don't care that they bite them. They're like tigers. 76k more points until koala outfit stream. I'm coming for it. Hell yeah, B. No, don't touch me. Hopefully it cools off a little bit by then. I don't know how long that... You can't get me if I'm not touching anything. You'd have to hit me directly, and I know you're a shitter. Boom, phrasing. I can keep her in a onesie all month. I am not a toddler. Please do not put me in the onesie all month. This is fucking not great. There's a wall here, by the way. There's an invisible wall, and I see my salvation down there in the form of a enemy tank. Barnum and Bailey, thank you. Barnum and Bailey, I don't know. Something like that. Those are the ones that always came around. I'm a little bit sad that I've never seen a circus before. I want to see like the trapeze artists though. I don't want to see them like whip a fucking tiger or anything, but I do want to see some humans do some human consensual things. Stretch? Captain, give me a second. Hot weather should be an incentive actually. I don't know about that. Then let me go and cook myself. And put myself in the sauna suit. It really does feel like a sauna out here, though. I don't know if that... I don't think that's good, but maybe we could just get away with going outside naked and having the same effect of a sauna. I will sweat out of every pore in my body, and I think that's the point, though, isn't it? Can I have another? Rebound. Oh. And then this way. I don't think that went where I wanted it to. It did, kind of. I think the stage shows are probably better than the circus if you want that stuff. The stage shows? Are there things like separate from the circus that come around? I want to see some performing arts. And that's basically just what I want to see. I want to see people do some cool shit. Because it's people and they can decide to do the cool shit. Come on. Oh, he's getting fucking hooked by that thing too. Get me out of here. Ooh, right in the chest. He's gonna take that back to his friends. Cirque du Soleil. I think Cirque du Soleil was actually what I was thinking of. I was thinking of like Barnum and Bailey's, but I didn't actually mean that one. I was talking about Cirque du Soleil. And Cirque du Soleil had like elephants and everything at one point, I'm sure. They're the ones that have some of the holographic bullshit now, if I remember correctly. Or at least they were starting with that when I was younger. Naked neighbor vibes in this economy. I'm the naked neighbor. My neighbor had to turn their camera because it was looking in my backyard and they saw my blinding behind. Ooh, hot weather should be an incentive. I don't think so though. I remember that. Of course y'all remember that. Of course y'all remember that fucking story. Collecting freckles. I actually don't freckle all that much. I get like those really intense brown freckles, but not like the speckly ones. Just like I have one right here and here. Stuff like that. And on my shoulders a little bit. So yeah, I like to tan outside, and I don't particularly like tan lines. And my neighbors probably don't particularly like me anymore. Or at least my neighbor's wife does not. Hello there, Hamad. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna refrain from making comment. Well, I think the comment's already kind of there. I only have bruises on my shoulders right now. What does that mean? Oh, from the fucking, you know, skull fracture? You got... Did you get bruises on your fucking shoulder from that? And you still didn't go to the hospital until like... Okay, I gotta deal with this new information that has entered my brain right now. All good, all good. How are you? Doing good, but a little bit worse knowing that a lichen is the way that he is. CM, I'm not the bad one. You hurt yourself more often. A lichen hurts himself more seriously. It's like a fucking trend that y'all are doing. You see, while lichen was hurting, HP didn't get himself hurt at all. So when a lichen's better, HP is gonna die. No, he's probably gonna like sprain his ankle or something. Something along those lines. Little, very fixable. Yeah, I don't have to go to the hospital. Not yet. We found out who's even worse than HP. Wait, oh yeah, we do know. We absolutely know. It was more, how do I become your neighbor? But I wasn't trying to come off creepy about it. Nah, you're good. Shouldn't have heard Vi yell at him yesterday. I'll just take quiet reflection. I will not yell. I will take quiet reflection and process my emotions before I come to you with my bullshit. Oh, but it's coming. Do we still have points? We do. Hell yeah, let's go. Where are they at? Where you at, boys? That just bounced everywhere and I saw no one. There's no one on point, at least. Said he fell from the second floor of his building in the elevator. How is he still alive? Well, that's not a lichen, but... I don't know about your Brazilian neighbors that are falling down the elevator shafts right now. Told you everything a couple days ago. Mostly. I could survive without going to the hospital as well, but you could just have a brain bleed and not. It started leaking out of your fucking nose. I did fall from an elevator from the second... Oh, you did? Oh, shit. But I was a kid then? How did you do that? Did you, like, pry the doors open? Or were they some, like, older Bulgarian elevators that didn't have the gates and shit? You poor thing. I, however, have never really, like, seriously injured myself, luckily. I am very, very fortunate, but I'm also very, very careful, so... Either way, Joni, good night, sleep well. I haven't really hurt myself all that much, and the only reason why I've ever had, like, surgery before was 1, wisdom tooth, 2, massive ingrown toenail. So they just went in and, like, cut my toe. So it wasn't really anything that I did. Just more of a condition. The condition of ingrown toenail. We have those small doors for manufacturers, and I was curious what was inside. I see. They're always so interesting. Until they're not. Until they were too close. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna get out of this anxiety that I'm feeling. In-game, of course. Careful, you know what falling down an elevator shaft causes? Haunted spaghetti. Why would you... Why spaghetti? I could see the sauce, but I can't see the spaghetti. What's a melee? Maybe it's naturally B, but probably not. I don't know. I don't think it's natively... You have to take out your knife, I think. Maybe? Right? What is this? Why does this exist? Oh, okay. Emote? I forgot there's all these buttons. F, I believe? F? Nope. It is not F, or at least not right now. I think you might have to... There's no quick melee default, then you have to take out the knife, then... What the fuck just happened to my gun? Why did it say oof instead of bang? After like having duels with countertops causing brain damage, we will not take another long stare from him nor Vi. Am I on like 3-round burst or something? Whoa, hold on. What is my button for firing mode? It's B, isn't it? It is B. It's not B. Fire. Yes, it is B. Okay, Jesus Christ, it didn't work the first time that I did it. Owie. Body blocking. We switched it to some other mode, I think. I don't know. We're American. We are not English. We use guns, not knives. Maybe we can have a sledgehammer. I feel like that's more American. If it doesn't work with a knife, hit it with a sledgehammer. It can't be stuck if it's broken. There's a setting for it. It's just unbound. Interesting. Okay, so there is a quick melee button. That's awesome. It's B and displayed right above the weapon. I was looking all around that, could not see the specific button that I was looking for. I knew that it was supposed to be somewhere around there too. B, not V. B. Yeah, I got it. It's all good now. I hate this game. How much do we hate this game? We hate this game a lot. We're feeling about halfway down the scoreboard hating this game. I go to level 2. Okie dokie, we can check out that new map then. Perfect. And even if there was HP, I would say it was empty anyway. That's what I thought. That makes sense to me. Poor HP. He gets bullied. By me too. But poor him. Are you looking forward to the new battlefield coming up? Oh boy, am I. I'm really, really excited. What I've seen so far is amazing. So, we shall see how it ends up coming out, how it ends up cooking. Yeah, fuck you. Sorry. Alright, I will be... Hold on. This game looks like chaos to me. Does anyone know where to go or who's a baddie? Honestly, it is chaos. The amount of explosions does not bring joy to me, unfortunately. But here's a new battlefield. Not yet. But soon. Kinda. Not really soon, but soon. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I gotta go tinkle. BRB.
Juice 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 juice.
She's got a bladder the size of a raisinette. Hey, don't call me out like that. I have a fucking toddler's bladder. I don't want to hear about it. I also drink like 3 of these a stream, so I'm kind of shooting myself in my foot. But HP, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. What the fuck was happening in stream's ears a second ago? I saw Mia's pic. Yeah, I posted a picture in the Discord of Mia laying in the bathtub. She is secure. I'm almost out of water again, though. Hopefully this will last me to the end of the stream. Can you add an attachment that allows for full auto on what? Because I don't think so. I don't think there's anything like that that can adjust the fire rate of the gun. Bathtub pics and Discord, indeed. Ready up vision. Or you messing with your kit and everything, probably. On burst guns? I haven't heard of anything like that, but I haven't played with very many. It's fine. It is good. HP, thank you for the 100 biddies and the... I can't make that sound. I don't think I can make that sound. She at least drinks more water than any other woman I know. I know. Like, it's such a stereotype for women not to drink water, and then we carry around, like, these big-ass fucking things now. I think, actually, people in America have been drinking a lot more water than they used to. It used to be, like, Coke and Dr. Pepper. I grew up on Dr. Pepper, like, as sustenance. Water didn't exist. Grove, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Mia 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 mia.
The poor baby, she can't even hear this. She's too in her bathtub right now. The and sounds, yeah. I don't know why Brian's reading them like that, but fuck it. We've made music out of it. Thank you for the 100. I drink sweet tea like it's going away for good. I'm southern as hell, and I really do not like sweet tea all that much. I feel like I don't like cold tea, most of all, I think. I like hot teas. It is what tea is supposed to be. Even though, maybe not. Seeing American tourists is always funny with their multiple 1.5 liter bottles when they're walking around. We gotta have that shit on us. It's like our strap. I mean, Americans can't bring their guns to Europe, so we're bringing our big ass water bottles. But it is nice having water on you at all times. I can't carry that thing around wherever I go, though. I will forget it everywhere. I forget my purse everywhere. Thank you so much, Soul, for the 100 biddies, and HP, thank you for the 100 biddies. That is about to go off as well. Spotify? Spotify has not been on this entire time because I had to relaunch it because we got rid of OBS for a second. It's a sprinkler. I see. We've gotten to the sprinkler portion. Are we not in Cyclone? Did I not switch? I didn't switch. Fuck, that's what I needed to do. Well, I would actually like to back out if you guys are okay with that. I'm doing it anyway. Thank you for being okay with that. There we go. The Spotify should be back on now. I think I've just been talking constantly so you don't hear the music. I'm backing out HP and Vision so we can try the new map. Thank you, HP. This is a train. It's about to be. Like train incoming just off of the sprinkler. Let's see. So we're wanting to switch Cyclone and hopefully... Huh? The squad is not idle, it tells me. What does that mean? Does that mean that they're still in the match, probably? Why is it phrasing like that? What kind of sound would Koala make from Soul? Grove, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. That one's so gross. Can I type? Where's the... There it is. Oh, but I don't... Maybe I can type to my squad. There we go. HP, I don't know if you backed out or not yet, but we're going to try to get into Cyclone. Oh, Vision, listen to me! I'm in the menu. I see ya. I see ya. You didn't get in game. We backed out. We were supposed to queue for Cyclone, but I didn't. So, I'm sorry. I want to try out the new map. I like it. Thank you so much for the $20. $200 million. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry. I am forgetful. This is part of playing with the koala on stream. You guys think it's a perk. It's actually a curse. Then you have to wait for my bullshit. Jump out. I think that's a compliment. Thank you, Hambones. I'm gonna shake him. Don't do it. Don't touch him. Poor thing. And swap the mode thing. I just swapped it. Or I tried to swap it. There we go. Now it's better. I don't know why I clicked it like 4 times, but you know, that doesn't really matter, does it? Ooh, we're in a match already. Apparently a lot of people are playing this playlist right now. Let's go with the Luna. As usual. You're supposed to save me, Grove. It's still attack defend. Now it's Cyclone? I think it's called Cyclone. I'll stop calling you an Aussie for 1 week. Oh, I see. Trying to get him on your side with you offering to not fuck with him anymore.
Havoc found themselves pulled world into a new
Is this?
disaster by a tide prison
Oh, this really looks like a battlefield map.
very weather weapons GTI claim to have destroyed.
This reminds me a lot of a couple battlefield maps. Ready voiced? Thank you. I appreciate it. What is this mode? S&D? This is attack and defense. So A and D, what we were just playing. Breakthrough, basically. Essentially. Where are the peoples? Are we, wait. Are we in a full, we are in a full game. Or at least mostly. Oh, so this is that kind of map. Look at that over there. They've already found it.
I
A
forgot
lichen.
donos don't contribute for hypo trains.
They don't, unfortunately, but thank you so much for the 200 biddies. I appreciate it. Hype train. You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. If you would like. Looks like a Battlefield 1 map, kinda. It looks like a couple Battlefield 4 maps too. They had that whole coastal DLC, I think, or something. I don't know. They had a few maps that were water-based like this. I don't like this. That sniper can see me. HP! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Look at us dancing. Thank you so much. Congratulations if you got a sub and you are here. Exactly like a Battlefield 4 map? Yeah, well, it's just the fact that it's islands. And it's a Battlefield-esque game, so I feel like it just looks like that, but I don't know. Grovino, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. That hype train is going strong. What level are we at? Hype train level 2. Perfect. Beautiful. So now, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Where are the men? Where's the menly men? What just happened? Oh my goodness, a like, and thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. We haven't had the alert for it just yet, but watch me shake my ass. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate it. Oh, Boyd got one. Nice. Recognize that name in TCAM. Bandy got one. Hell yeah. I don't know. I surely thanked you, right, Grove? Thank you for the 5 gifties. I appreciate it. Oh, this map doesn't look the absolute worst just yet, but I historically do not like these water maps in a lot of games. At least in Conquest. Maybe attack and defense is a little bit better, but which is weird because you ignore me most of the time. Oh, of course I do. Ooh, Soul, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. We're already at level 5 hype train. Jesus Christ, that was a bit of a jump between levels, wasn't it? Oh, where the fuck is he? Hello?
Hello?
Hiding. Hello there. Hambones, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I just keep sending her funny videos on Instagram. Yeah, I ha-ha'd one. This map reminds me of an old Battlefield 2 map. Oh, I haven't seen any of the Battlefield 2 maps, I don't think. Was it the dad joke one? Yes, it was the dad joke one. That one was hilarious. I never ignore you, Grove. I never ignore anyone, ever. Hello there, Sanal. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. Where are these fools? Are they underneath? Oh, there's a whole, like, underground tunnel sort of situation. That's not too bad. Since when do they have a flamethrower? Have we always had a flamethrower in this game? I feel like I haven't gotten cooked ever. We ignoring Grove now? Apparently. I mean, apparently I'm not, but people do often, I hear. Did you hear about the ducks that fell from into the cement mixer? Yeah, when they poured the concrete, it had a bunch of quacks in it. Team noticed, you're always noticed, all of you. Team make Grove pay. Oh god, that sounds aggressive. Make Grove pay for his misgivings, his misdoings. And then he will no longer be ignored. For sure. Uh-huh. Oh, I forgot I'm Luna and I have shit. Good. I often think that I'm Luna with the fucking medic and I do not have shit. Never ignored anyone except for Vi that one time. And that's all it takes. Ow. That armor ability useless? What armor ability?
Help me!
Team HP is unknown. Boy. I would like to report that my headache from this morning is completely resolved and I'm happy. That almost never happens. And is very, very tragic. Oh, I thought that other dude was getting you. I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ow. I didn't know it was there. Fuck. Riot shield? The actual shield or the hook thing? Because I really like the hook thing. I love kidnapping people off the battlefield. That shit is my favorite. You put a shotgun in my head and put that shield in front of my face. Enemy had a big shield. Yeah, you could shoot through the shield faceplate, but nowhere else except for the back. Streamer said, what now? Nothing at all. I've known Koala a lot longer than you, Felipe. A lot longer. It's true. She's my baby girl, my wife. My wife. I don't remember how the Borat voice goes. My wife? Something like that, maybe. You like doing what on the battlefield? I like kissing girls. Vi. Just Vi. Well, and Vi are childhood sweethearts, indeed. Little less pronunciation on what? I didn't think you were gonna do full stream today. Me neither. Me neither, but it went away. They almost never do, so. Kissing girls, but cooties. I like them. I like the cooties. I also have the cooties, so it's basically just swapping cooties. We are like creating a new evolution of cooties, a super ultra mega bug. Hype train complete. Thank you so much, guys, for contributing. What did we end up getting from that? An actual queen. Oh, that's cute. Super cooties. We are gonna have cooties squared. I love it too. It's fine. It's great. Oh, I'm gonna have cooties. I can deal with that. Oh, gee. I thought he went back. Don't see me. You can't see me. You don't have thermals. You are not part of the thermal master race. I don't know where that man went. Choo choo. I don't have to deal with BS. I'm good here. It's my turn. Is that a... The answer was yes. The answer to my question was absolutely. And especially imagine modding. Imagine. Hell, there's some people in this life. On all of it, it's like, my wife. Something like that. Man. Oh, God. What was the movie that I saw? I don't even remember. I think I watched Borat at like a very young age and I really did not understand it the way that I should have. I don't think I was that young though. Imagine modding and ignoring certain people in the queue. Imagine acting like they're just not there. Ooh, woo. Hello, Gibbs. How's it going? How have you been? Have you been playing some video games today? Lisa Sourie's good? Yeah. 3 square meals a day. Big chillin'? Playing Ark right now? Ooh. I really, really wanted to like Ark. I wonder if I would like the second one, but the first one was just such a hot mess, and I feel like they didn't do anything different for the second one, so they just like copied and pasted the mess onto some different dinosaurs or some shit. We just added modded dinos and shit. That does sound fun. It would be horrible to have to mod the game to make it work, but I'm used to that with Armory Forger. Not even real 2. I know, it's like 1.5. It's like DLC, almost nothing has changed. Even the UI is almost exactly the same as Ark 1. It just... People will buy anything, I am convinced. If they are part of like an IP, they will buy absolutely everything. Enemy stuck the Arcnade thing on the maiden and tried to run from it, but he chased me. Yep. They like sticking people with the arrows and then your teammate will absolutely kill you with it. You can give them a double kill. I don't know why people paid full price for this and got it on sale for $4. Oh shit, you shouldn't have let me know when it was $4. I would have gotten it then. I really like the game and I like dinosaurs, so I want to be like, I want to play with dinosaurs, but fuck. The game is just such slop that it really doesn't work out all that much. And then there's games like that, was it The Isle or something? I don't know, where you could actually play as a dinosaur and live out the entire dinosaur life. That is like my ideal dinosaur game. That is what I would have imagined at a ripe, like 8 years old, where I can just go and, you know, eat food. I can grow, whatever. But it doesn't end out that way. It ends up as a fucking pain from what I see, and a very difficult game to just play. Okay, the Isle with some homies on a chill night is fun as fuck. Yeah, but I just want to be a dinosaur. I don't want my friends to have to make it fun. I want the game to actually be fun. That's the problem that I've been having a little bit lately. Like, games like Repo and Fast Food Simulator and all that stuff are really fun, but I'm paying, or we're getting a game that is not fun and just has some interaction elements in it, and that's it. And they're kind of like pushing it off as a game, and we are paying them. At least they're usually not all that expensive. I will give them that. Koalasaurus Rex, I want to be one. You just play the Isle and talk about life with the homies since it takes hours to grow. Hours. That's the big issue with it. Like, it's not a, I want to get on for the night and I want to get some progress in 2 hours. Oh, I've been eaten 5 times and I've only gotten, like, a couple years older and that's it. That sort of shit. Not a fan. Hello there, Mallory. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Had a lot of fun with 7 Days to Die, but I did tone down with the hordes a lot so they didn't trash everything. I feel like games like that are a little bit too fun to have fun on like regular difficulties, at least as starters. Maybe the situation changes significantly when you've been playing it for 1,000 hours, but Medieval Dynasty is also kind of cool. I've heard of that one. I haven't seen anything about it though. Americans will buy anything. Piece of plastic from Chad for $20. Why? Because they programmed to buy. It's the... It has gotten much, much worse with like, influencers and stuff, because everyone's like, oh, my favorite influencers recommending this new like health thing, this little health pill, whatever. Or whatever, something like that, and everyone's like, okay, this is now a brand that I am interested in because someone else is interested in it. I feel like, man, I just want some general recommendations for a thing, and you can never really tell if someone's biased or unbiased because everyone is just fucking getting paid for their recommendations. And that sucks. It really sucks. You never really know if that's, if they're the type of person that are like, well, I only sell things that I like, that I am not afraid to put my name on, but it just doesn't really seem like it happens like that most of the time. There's not too many of that type of people. I get the shotgun when I respawn, or at least try to. And I don't think it's just Americans. I think Americans are big perpetrators of the ridiculous spending, but it is not just exclusive to us. I feel like any human can get into this fucking rut eventually. If an influencer's showcasing, I know it's probably a scammer gonna give me diarrhea. Dude, look. There was this... They capped it from behind us. Nice. There was this... There's Love Island, which is a show that people are watching about a bunch of very, very pretty people do stupid shit, or I don't even fucking know. Just talk to each other. We like watching pretty people interact, as it turns out. But, there's this chick named Huda on it, or Hudda, or I don't know how the fuck it's pronounced. I've only read it, but, and there was an AI video of her circulating, trying to push this perfume. And I saw a bunch of videos of people that had actually bought that. They were trying to pass it off as like it was a clip from the show, that they had done a sponsorship during the show, but it was AI. People are fucking cooked when it comes to AI. That is going to be used for so much shit like that. So many fucking scams. But influencers showcase. I already read that. Oopsie. You think people would care about their brand, but not anymore? I mean, it's not profitable to care about your brand. I mean, who the fuck cares about your integrity when some brand's offering you 50K to talk about their shit-smelling perfume? Like, who cares that much about the people that you're selling it to? You know? How's a new Battlefield map remaster? Well, funny that you mentioned that. That is the first thing that I said about this map when we got on. So I'm glad to know I'm with the community on this, but it's okay so far. It looks good. It definitely looks like a Battlefield map, but that's not all bad. Especially because I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of the Delta Force maps, so. Die Default damage. Congratulations, I did earlier. I do my quick little plug for sponsor streams, and that's about it. I'm not sure how much streamers or influencers actually make off of sponsored products and how much you versus how much you make in tips and donations. I have no idea. I have trouble like pushing things like that too. I feel scummy. I don't know why. Like Rogue, I really do like Rogue. Like I drank some Rogue this morning. It's delicious. But like I don't see how people get all those things that they just really do not. They put their name behind it, but they don't believe in it. And people still buy their shit after, too. They'll get, like, scammed by them once, and they'll be like, well, she certainly won't scam me a second time, right? Wrong. They'll keep doing it over and over again. Rogue from X-Men? How do you not like Rogue? Rogue, the drink, really good, and I do like it. That's why I haven't had very many like sponsors or anything. I've had sponsorship opportunities, but a lot of their shit is like, I don't know, I got offered a sponsorship for like a vape or something. I don't want my community to do that. Like, that's not a good thing. And shit like that. Blech. Doesn't mean you don't want to try my perfume called Blankfoot. I bet it smells like tacos, and I'm interested in that. Or something along those lines. Because you like food. I just want to clarify that. I'm home and didn't text and drive for the second day in a row. Congratulations. You are now a little bit safer when you go home. At least it's only a 5-minute drive, but still, you shouldn't be texting and driving at all. You know, the most wrecks happen within a mile of your home. Did you guys know that? Statistically? Tacos. I love tacos. I usually just do Stream Element sponsor campaigns. It's mostly just mobile games or HelloFresh Factor 75, so stuff that's already hard to push to people. Yeah, that's why I haven't gone with any of that too. I use HelloFresh, but the sponsorship program's not the most amazing for me. Not geared for my stream, at least, so I didn't accept it. How many tacos can you eat? Probably an unlimited amount, honestly. If you just give me a little bit, I'll start eating them again. I fucking love tacos. And speaking of HelloFresh, also not sponsored, HelloFresh got some real good taco meals. Like, there's some Santa Fe pork tacos that have, like, coleslaw and stuff on it. Don't knock it till you try it, because that shit is bomb. Like, it's really freaking good. I've never had an accident within a mile of my home. Fire. Hello there, Scotty. Statistically, though. Statistically? Actually? Yeah, but hello there, Scotty. Someone say hello, Fresh. I did indeed. Hello there, Eskimo. Not trying to sell it to you or anything, but just talking about it. If you drive fast enough, a mile takes no time at all. They won't be able to get me. Like it's a fucking curse. I've got to get out of the mile radius as quickly as I can. Otherwise, I'm gonna get in an accident. get in an accident speeding. They're gonna come up somewhere. I'm not sure where yet, but I'm assuming where the gunshots are coming from. Where are the little dudes? I don't actually know where you can get, like, underneath the ground here. I unsubscribed from the mailing list 3 years ago and they still send me shit. I don't get it. I don't know. They send me a bunch of shit that I don't care about in my box for sure. That's really freaking annoying. They send me like a bunch of invite 5 friends and they'll send you like a big cardstock thing of it. Stupid. Along with different advertisements for other subscription companies like Good Chops and companies like that. Oh yeah, meal prep delivery service. So like they'll send you all the ingredients and a recipe card. So they're telling you how to cook and giving you what you need. You will need like very basic things like salt and pepper, oil, a pan to cook it in, a baking pan. Other than that, it's very, very easy. It is brainless and that's why I love it. I don't have to think about what to cook. So I just pull out one of the cards and go, this one tonight. I don't have to go to the grocery store and pick up a bunch of shit and forget half the shit like I usually do. $15 off your next order of $60 or more for a month. Yeah, beautiful. Love that. I have given that card to so many people. No one has signed up. It's just not something that you can convince people to do, honestly. If they know about it, they're gonna make the decisions for themselves, or at least I like to look at it that way. Probably would sponsor you if you asked them. Free meals. Indeed. They have like a sponsorship program that they offer to most people, which is why you end up seeing a lot of streamers with the HelloFresh subscription sponsorship or whatever. Because they have like get like 25 people to sign up and, you know, you get blah 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 if they sign up for their first meal with your thing. And it doesn't end up, it's really hard to get people to subscribe to something like that because it's so fucking expensive eventually. Like meal planning services do end up expensive. If you trade that off for time, that's amazing, but that is a personal choice as well. Too many of those meal prep companies around anyway. I don't actually know very many more except for like Blue Apron and Factor 75 seems like something different where they have like prepackaged meals already instead of meal prep sort of situations. Factor 75, that's how my campaign works anyway. I don't know about HelloFresh. I think it's the same exact thing. They all go with the same strategy, but those sponsorships don't end up being worth very many things. Out of the 8 I've been in, 4 were not even in the state that I live in. You gotta be careful with them Houston drivers. No, I don't know where he wrecked, but Houston's so bad for the fucking traffic, and so is New Orleans. Jesus Christ. Oh god, this is gonna be my last. It's gonna be my last too. It works out. Are you saying your viewers aren't all city traders? No, I don't think so, but I might be wrong. It's just silly. It's a silly place to advertise for something like that if you're not like a cooking streamer, you know? And they even have the thing of like, they'll give you a little bit more extra money if you end up cooking on stream or something along those lines. I trade cities for a living, yeah. Ooh, what kind of finished cities are you trading out there? Can I get one? I am interested in purchasing a city in Finland. Can you put me in contact with a man who knows what he's doing? Owie. Yes, yes. Oh fuck, I don't have my recon arrow. That's kind of crazy. I'm starting to get hungry though. I got them HelloFresh meals waiting for me. Got a few of them. The HelloFresh entitle? Maybe something like that. You probably do have to have that. I'm not sure though. Getting blown up by some guy on the low ground through a wall or something? I wonder if that's like a coastal artillery. Stop it. Stop running from me. Fight me. Like a man. Have a heart attack. Be a man. Oh god. It'd be like HelloFresh partner, but yeah, something like that.
Let me detect first.
Indeed. Gotta let people know that you are sponsored. This map is copy-paste from Battlefield 5. I don't know the map that you're talking about in Battlefield 5 for this. Now, I have played Battlefield 5 way later, so I probably got the rotations of the maps of the ones that people like so much already, but I don't actually know. Same elements, boxes, artilleries, etc. Lovely. Probably not this, though. This is pretty. I did not... You know, my first thought was this is a pool, but I think this is like... Is this like nuclear water? Am I gonna get like radiation if I swim down in here? I'm going. I'm checking it out, boys. We're gonna see how many limbs we can grow. This definitely looks like a nuclear reactor. How far can I go down? Oh my god, I can just keep going. Where am I going? Bye, guys. I'm leaving. I'm leaving to go to Waterworld. I can just keep going down. Can I see under the map here? No. Oh, I can't go down anymore, it seems. I'm just drowning to death. Oh, but I can swim so fast. Oh, I thought that was it. Things get very scary when you're drowning. Holy shit. Nice dip in the Chernobyl pool, thank you. I enjoy my extra ear. It helps me hear better in games. I love it. But this does kind of look like a map in Battlefield 4. It just doesn't look like this outside, I don't think. Or maybe it does. I have no fucking clue where I'm going. That was really speedy. It was real speedy, wasn't it? You have to have that for a certain amount of time on stream, and the title is not as long as people sign up for your link. You can get 100. Yeah, something like that. It's not great. This is what we're saying, I guess. Not amazing. Death the long way. It's an Easter egg. Death the long way. Oh, hell yeah. I get radiation poisoning and the skin sloughs off of my muscle. People come from up top. How do you get up there? You have to go... I bet you have to go from up top to begin with, but... Ooh, ladder. Can I... Ooh, parkour. No, let me parkour! What the fuck are you doing? Hat claw. The way she swims is very realistic, is it? I didn't pay attention to the swim animation, honestly. Jorking it? Oh boy, she's jorking it? Come here, HP. I feel like you'd be better than actual donations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Probably.
Time to
Who's
fight back.
jorking it? Everyone's jorking it. It's a jork party. Circle jork. Ow! Fuck. You're such a bastard.
Help me.
No, it's not. Oh. Is it like a little doggy paddle? That'd be cute, though. I think that would be a lot cuter.
I need help.
I wonder what the best way of swimming is. If it's like the true like arm over arm thing, or if it's the doggy paddle. Can I shoot this up there?
Where are they hiding?
Oh, yes, and it did not get him. I don't know where... Is he dead? He better be dead. Otherwise, I'm pissed. Let me find another image. Oh, this is a map from Battlefield? Okay. Hold. Let me get this up here. Or not. Or I could just jump here like an idiot. Alright. Wow. Well, it does look very, very similar. It's not too far off, I feel. Looks 1-to-1 to this. It looks very, very similar, but maybe not 1-to-1. Maybe some of the assets just in different places, but it is looking like an island map, which I'm not sure if that's just like a... I'm not sure if all island maps would just look like this or not. That part reminds me of Battlefield 4. There is a map in Battlefield 4 that has like a... You could like drive boats through it. There's water. You can swim to the middle like block. That is... I don't think you can get there other than swimming, but...
I owe you one.
that area. I know what you're talking about. A little copy, little paste. A little control C, control V. Yeah, that's the map I'm talking about. Come here. Squirm. Squirm. Oh, do you think I'm really gonna peek out when I have a... No. Wrong. You can get inside. There's cave entrances? Yeah, indeed. That exact same one that you can drive through. Drive that little boat through. Hope you have a boating license. Playlist? Yeah. I think it cleared the queue. That is a muted VOD for me. Thank you, Spotify. I love that. But I really like that map. I love that map on Team Deathmatch in Battlefield 4. That's one of my favorite ones. The blue just looks so inviting, doesn't it? But I've probably got like 15 different tumors. It's perfect for TDM. Perfect. And that little middle area, you have to swim to it, but it's not all that hard to get there. You could definitely slip under a couple people's noses to get there. But do I still have my respawn beacon? I do. Is it this one? Perhaps? Nope. It is not, perchance. Where the fuck am I hearing? Is he on this side? Oh my god. I'm a hacker? Alright, I'm getting reported for that. I don't know what the fuck just happened even. What the hell was that? The bullet should excise the tumors at least? Oh, maybe. Probably. It only takes 3 more times of dying to fully excavate the tumors out of my body. Oh god. Shooting random Zukas and getting double, triple kills out of nowhere? Yeah. People are very, very sneaky. Extra arm growing just means an extra weapon to hold. You know what? You're right. I bet this gun would be extra stable if I had another hand to hold it still. Another grip. Come here. I don't know who else is shooting at me, but that sucks. He has the worst angle on me. Sir. Oh, it's a boat. Hello there, Mr. Boaty. Why are you shooting at me? Can I shoot through the windshield? No. Damn it. Lame. Couldn't do much more. Qualish cheating. I didn't see it, but did you make the shotgun redemption? I didn't. I wasn't reminded of it. I'm sorry. I did forget. But we can do it here. It's a much smaller area anyway. I didn't want the M7. Wait. Does she not? Never mind. Can we refund that then? I'm sorry, Mallory. I just completely space cased. Saw a video that said the thing that isolates radiation the most is water. You can even swim in a pool where there is radiation up to a certain depth. Yeah, I've heard the same thing, which is why I was like, maybe if I swim down even further, closer to the rods, but nope. Refunded. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry again, Mallory. Okay, that was pain. That was not great. I really need to learn the map a little bit before saying whether I really like it or not, but it doesn't feel too bad so far. It feels okay. That little beach area is very sniper heavy, but that's kind of to be expected in some of the first points in Breakthrough. But I do not know. What I do know is that is my last game, guys. So thank you so much for being here. That is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for playing with me as well. Stick around for the raid though, by the way, guys. If you haven't followed, follow. If you're new here, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 5 Central Standard Time. Join the Discord for any live notifications, event notifications, or to watch Master Tony jump off a cliff. I hope everyone has had a good day and a good time here. I like that electric arrow, just kind of hate that it bounces. You can turn off the bounce. So the right click turns off the rebound on it. But anyway, stick around. We are going to raid someone. I am not sure who. We have some lovely, lovely raid peoples from other streams to send along as well. So let's go. Thank you for playing with us. Thank you for playing with me. Okay, let's look for someone to raid then. Here we go. So how does the new update look to you guys? I am not loving anything about it, but I haven't really checked out any of the new stuff. I'm just a big hater of Delta Force here lately. So, let's see. Let's see who we can highlight in the Delta Force category that is speaking English. Oh, those collaboration streams are kind of getting to me a little bit. I can't see them in like the raid menu things, and it's just so confusing to raid out to a streamer that's doing the co-stream thing. GG's, my soul. It's crazy. Thanks for the tip. Yes, indeed. It is very annoying to get used to, but you can. I believe in you. Let's see. Who shall we raid? He's not playing the game. He is watching the competition. We cannot get into the competition, so we watch for viewers. They are Deutsch. Shit. Delta Force is not making it easy, not gonna lie. Just, I don't know. I want to like it. I really do want to like it. I came into Delta Force like hoping for it to be my main place to sit while we wait for Battlefield and whatever, but it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel the same as the Battlefields. It just kind of feels like a 2042 lesser version almost, and 2042 is already it's 2042 with maybe a little bit better of oh god, a little bit better of netcode, and that's about it. But it's basically copy and paste everything else, so. Buh. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. I like this dude so far, so let's go ahead and raid Bikini. Not a girl. Don't get too excited. But let's go say hi to what's his full name? Mr. Bikini. Utini Bikini? I don't know what that means, but we're gonna go say hi to him, go follow, drop some raid emotes, and just say hi. I need to mute him for a second while I finish talking to you guys. But anyway, I hope everyone had a great stream. I'll see you guys Friday. I'm debating whether we're going to play some Delta Force or some Splitgate, but we might switch it. We might do a little bit of Delta Force and then a little bit of Splitgate. We'll see. You just got here. Bye, Isaac. Hi. Bye. Hope you had a good day, though. Splitgate back on Friday or more Delta Force? Okay, yeah. Probably gonna be split between Delta Force and Splitgate. I'm not absolutely hating Delta Force. It's not doing my head in right at this moment, so I really want to go and check out the new operator if we can get it for another day. If we can do a Delta Force for another day. That is as long as the internet gods say yes to stream Friday, but hopefully they do. We didn't have too much issue. Today was a good stream with Delta Force, indeed. But anyway, I will see you guys Friday. Go say hi to Bikini for me. Go be very, very nice and drop a follow. Got a funeral Friday. I'm sorry, Vision. I hope everything is okay with you. But I have to go. So I will talk to you guys Friday. Oh, fuck. I did that too early. Friday. Bye, guys.